your multi-factor code thing.
Oh, okay. So we just need to set it up again, and then both of us use the same QR code, and it should be fine. Both get them.
Yeah, we'll just use Authy or something.
That's what I use.
Oh, nice.
Like myself a little bit of open source. It's very loud. Chill out music.
I can't hear it actually.
It's because
Oh, it's coming through the stream at least, which is quite cool.
why can't you hear it?
Also, it says that we're doing the rando stream.
Oh, I haven't updated the words. Forgot about the words. It's because I was too busy redesigning this setup again. For the time.
Gotta keep you on your toes. Oh, 186 is in the chat. 186, how's it going?
Yo, mates.
Wee. I'm glad you're watching us on Twitch when you could be watching us on where are we? Discord as well.
Yeah, we're in Discord and we're coming and annoy us in the chat there.
You could do that, or you could just carry on pumping up our numbers on Twitch, which is always fun. I mean, that's what we really want. Bigger numbers on Twitch.
Do we care about Kick? As soon as we went to Twitch, no one started watching us on Kick.
Yeah, I think we're going to drop Kick because it's kind of
Drop Kick.
sketchy at the moment.
Drop Kick.
Drop Kick. Yeah, it's kind
That's
of
what you
very
do to something
sketchy.
when you don't want it anymore, isn't it? You drop kick it.
Yeah, we're going to drop Kick out the way.
Drop kick.
Drop Kick.
No, kick is bad. Yeah, I agree. Twitch.
Can you
happy.
hear when my Discord goes off?
I'm sorry, what?
That's the thing. I'm getting notifications on Discord. I need to somehow... don't switch. I need to tell it. How do you tell it I'm in streamer mode so it doesn't do notifications?
Should automatically do it.
Okay, wait. I'm just going to tell it. Oh, how do you set presence? Oh, here we go. And just go, do not disturb. Where the heck? There we go. Do not disturb. Carl is busy, yo. Oh, what are we chatting about? Cool. We can put a status in the podcast watch together room as well, which is quite cool.
Hmm.
Ah, see, very nice indeed. I am actually very impressed with Discord, to be honest. My word.
It's funny. So
The amount of- Yeah.
I just listened to. I listened to new news, not new news, but I listened to the Twitch. Sorry, I'm trying to type Twit. I listened to Twit. Yes.
Yes.
And they've
This
stopped.
week in tech.
They've stopped using YouTube as much and mostly push stuff through Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you watch it live, you watch it on Discord now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I thought that's kind of interesting because they're just saying because
Really?
they can monetize it better because everyone I pay $7 a month to get to Discord.
Oh,
So if
yeah.
you want to watch it, you pay $7 a month, but you get access to all the podcasts and no ads, and obviously you get to support
Oh.
them as well, which is kind of cool. So
But if people pay for the Discord, that money doesn't come to us, you know?
no, you pay a subscription to Twitch, who give you access to Discord.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, when we start getting like 300 people watching us, maybe we will do that.
that's right. Yeah, because we've got so many people watching us currently. Yeah, that's
Well, yeah, I mean, what's it? You got to aim for the stars or something like that is what it says.
that's right. 10 seconds.
Cool. Very good. Very good.
You ready?
Yep.
This is the Xbox Cast.
Oh, the show that keeps you regular. Regular with news, regular with updates, regular with jokes, because we are the regular show. Welcome to the Xbox Cast's regular show where we talk all about the news and new games and, of course, heaps and heaps of opinions. I'm your host, Carl, joined by Lee, and tonight we are going to talk about a lot of very interesting things, Mr. Lee, aren't we?
I think we are, yes.
Indeed.
Good evening. How's it
How
going?
you been? How's your week so far? You're on leave, so what have you been up to?
I've been doing nothing.
Nice.
Yes, no, I've been doing nothing at all. Just been chilling out, really.
Brilliant.
Daytime
So
snoozing.
oh, yeah, no, got to get your afternoon naps in for sure.
I was really tired this afternoon, about like 5:30. Took dog for a walk, got back, I was like, I fell asleep on the couch. So I was like, oh, okay.
Nice. You have some fish and chips and then fall asleep on the couch.
That's
the
exactly
way it
what
should be
happened.
done.
That's exactly what happened, yeah. I had
Yeah.
food and laid
That's
down.
good.
Well, I was actually watching TV, and then I woke up and went, not watching TV, then just having a snooze. Fun.
Yeah, TV's on, snooze is happening.
Yep. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm just be tired. I must need a break. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. No, it's fair enough. Because you didn't have a break for Christmas, New Year, did you?
No, I just worked through, so.
Yeah. So your mind is still in like 2023.
It's true,
You haven't
yes.
had that mental break.
Yes.
Everyone's like, New Year, new me. And you go, what new year? What new
Yeah,
you?
I'll just keep working.
Yeah. Some of us have to keep the lights on.
That's right. Exactly,
Indeed.
yes.
So do you have any other plans for the rest of your week off?
No, not really. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I want to do tomorrow. Because we're working the whole time. You don't really get a chance to do chores.
Yeah, I know. You've got to have a day for catch up. And Saturdays is just the wrong day for it. Because you're like,
But also people aren't interested as well. Like this whole country doesn't seem to work on Saturdays. Like everyone just goes on holiday or something. Like,
yep.
yeah, so.
Mm,
Yes.
indeed.
How about you? How's your week been?
As chaotic as normal, I suppose. So last week I started 75 hard. I'm on day 6.
You're
It's
sloshing.
pretty hard.
You're sloshing.
My word. When I walk, you can hear the water slosh within my gut.
Don't turn too quickly, you'll fall over. Like a big wave inside your stomach will push you onto the floor.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. When I'm on the train, when you have liquid in a car and you pull off and the whole liquid goes back,
Yeah.
I get the G-forces just from all the water pushing me back into the seat. It's lots of fun.
That sounds amazing.
Uh,
That sounds so good.
yeah. So I'm pretty busy, pretty tired, but day 6 and I haven't fallen off yet. So I'm pretty stoked.
That's good. That's good. It just occurred to me that I'm not recording this in any way. Are you?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay. I'll have to use your recording. Are you doing are you recording at separate channels?
Yes, I believe I am.
Oh, you are, because you're
Really?
using
Yes.
that
Road.
Road, yeah. Okay. I was going to do it in OBS. I don't know how that
yeah.
works. Might need to do some setup stuff. Okay, cool. Sorry, ignore me.
Just a sidetrack of a podcast meeting quick.
Yep. Well, you know what we like. We like to share our
Yep.
meetings.
Indeed. So if anyone is starting a podcast, they can just listen to us and be like, oh, don't make
That's
these
how you
mistakes
don't do
you
it.
guys do
Yep.
every week.
Well, actually, I thought about this recording right at the beginning, and then I was like, oh, no, it's fine. I know Carl does it. And it occurred to me, I was like, but I want the separate channels. So it was bugging me, so I had to ask you.
Yeah, because you separate your channels out with the music that you play from the videos, don't you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. We do what we can because we must.
Yes. Oh, well, I'm sure we'll fix it in post.
Yeah, famous last words. Remember that episode where we paused halfway through, nothing was said, and then Simone or someone was like, Carl's not wearing any pants, and that was left in the episode for a week or so
Yeah.
before someone picked it up and flagged it with us?
Yeah. Because I know. It's hard producing. Especially if I don't make
no.
notes on hour 52. Kyle said this, you know.
I try flag stuff in Road for you, so you can't blame
It
me.
only works at your end. Doesn't
Maybe you should
appear on
import
my
this
side.
into Road.
Yeah, that's extra work, yes. Cool.
Well, you know what we say, give Lee more work. I think that's the motto of the podcast.
That's right.
Our first tagline is funny first, factual second. And then underneath in very small writing is give Lee more work.
Get more stuff for him to do. Yes.
Yep, more stuff. Always.
Podcast.
Yes,
We're doing
let
a
us begin.
podcast.
Let us
How
start
are we?
chatting about
I was
news.
actually thinking about the rundown this week. Kind of interesting. I feel like we should attack the. Should we do the charts, or should we do the breaking news, which is maybe a non-news event first?
No, people are here for the charts. We can't
True.
we can't do a bait and switch. They tune in for the charts and then we don't do the charts. Poor guys.
I know, it confuses
I mean,
them.
it does.
Also, we're in Discord today,
Indeed.
so
So if you're wanting to hang out with us and send us derogatory messages, if you can try, you have your options are what? Twitch, YouTube, Discord.
Twitch, YouTube, Discord. Because my Twitch is going as well.
'cause
Twitch. Got double
it goes
Twitch.
to Lee's Twitch as well.
Yes.
So we're double twitching.
Yes.
We're twitching like a narcotics addict.
A lacking in narcotics addict. Yes.
Yes. Someone who's missed their coffee.
That's right. Yes. Yes. And we have people on YouTube. So we have a couple in YouTube. Got 3 in Twitch and 1 in my Twitch, which is fun. So
Nice.
hello, people.
That's excellent. So everyone's all around. It would be nice if you guys all jumped into one room together so that if you chat, we can all see the same chat.
I can see all the chats.
Lee can, but I can't, which is
No,
a
you
problem for
can't.
me.
No.
Yeah.
It's a problem for you.
So I think the watchers need to come together and have a vote and just be like, where are we watching these guys?
Yes, that's right. Guys.
And then they can all just jump into one single place.
I've got a new person in my Twitch, just appeared.
Oh, yeah. Say hi to the new person.
Hi, new person. I petition for the YouTubers to come here, new person says. Jenna Bain, whoever you are, that's a brilliant idea. Come to my Twitch, get my numbers up. I love it.
We need to get the podcast numbers up, though. That's the only way the podcast's going to be noticed.
I got paid out. Did I tell you I got some money from Twitch?
Oh, no.
I
That's
got
exciting.
$75 from Twitch about 3 weeks ago.
That is quite nice.
I was like, oh, that's a pleasant surprise.
That is a because you're monetized now, are you?
Yeah.
My word. Good job.
Yes, I thought so.
I'm impressed.
Oh,
Man.
there you go. See?
Right.
I wonder, so now Twitch has changed its, this is also another production meeting. Twitch has changed its rules, hasn't it? So we can now stream to everywhere.
Yes.
Maybe we should be
Which is why
monetized.
we are streaming to everywhere. But, I mean, we weren't not streaming
I know,
to
but
everywhere.
we never
already.
became those people that do
Monetized.
stuff. No. You know, you kind of have levels of people, partners.
Ah, yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe
Alright,
we
cool.
should.
Yeah. Filling a
But
form.
then it means that more people would have to come to our Twitch to watch us.
That's fine. No one watches it on my Twitch. It's okay. It's fine.
No one watches you, but you still get $75.
Still got
That's
$75
impressive.
out of it. Yeah.
Good job. I'm impressed.
Chili dog, you're wrong.
I agree with Chili Dog. Everyone comes to the Xbox Cast Twitch.
Yeah, it could pay for our Game Pass for a bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's true. Should we do the charts? Should we get into the news?
Yes. So kick us off with the news. What do you bring with us today?
With us. So are the charts. Obviously, the charts.
Obviously.
The charts. Power World still reigns supreme over Fortnite and COD. I actually glanced at the charts, which was very naughty of me, because I was confused by the dates. Published
Okay.
11 hours ago for January 28th to the 4th of Feb. I thought it was for this week, but it's for last week.
Oh,
Does
that's,
it? I was really
well, that makes
confused.
sense.
Does it? Is that right? Yeah. Oh, maybe I don't normally look at the dates. So this is week ending February 4th, which is a couple of days ago, Monday.
Yep.
PAL is number 1.
Still, that's
I'm-
fantastic.
Surprised, to say the least. Fortnite, COD, Minecraft, what they call GTA 5 has dropped to 1 place because of Rainbow Six. It's exciting.
Well, maybe this is GTA 5's exit
Oh, it's
out
on
the
its way
charts slowly. Just one
think-
place at a time.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Get to
It would be
replace
very good.
because
I
have you
mean-
seen the price of GTA 6 has come out? Someone's leaked it and it's ridiculously expensive, so that's fun.
Oof. Ah, man, of course it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, of course. Brotato, new entry at 13. basically the Vampire Survivors potato game.
Yes.
Yes.
Which we have some very good reviews of on our Discord.
Oh,
From
do we?
Rabbit Dad for Life.
Oh, I didn't see that actually. Is that in the game? What do you call it?
It's supposed to be as part of our Friendly Feb, but it's not a very friendly
It's
game.
not friendly in the slightest.
But
No.
Russell is being quite naughty and playing it anyway.
I wonder if you do it with a smile, it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Smiling as I'm being a potato, killing things.
The
No?
the death of those animals was the friends we made along the way.
That's right. Where is his review? I've got a power word. I've got a power word review in here from Kingsman. He says it's basically Craftopia.
Yeah, which is interesting.
It's the same, identical to the Craftopia. It's the same people that make it as well. So all they've done is they've skinned it and made it a power word.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Interesting indeed, isn't it? What is your... That's better. Okay, I can't find the review. Other than he says, I played it this morning. I tried it this morning before church. It's really cool. That's all he's put. So if that's a review, then...
that counts as a review.
There you go, that's a review. It's really cool.
It's really cool.
Forza's gone up a place. What else have we got interesting going on? Everything else is like moving from one place to a place down place. Like nothing exciting going on. Baldur's Gate's dropped a couple. Halo Chief Master Collection's gone up one place. Persona 3 Reloaded, new entry, 21.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's good.
That's not bad, is it? It's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. It looks really good. I'm so tempted to jump in.
Is it friendly?
No, that's the reason why I'm not jumping in.
Okay.
That and
Just
because of the whole like localization nonsense that's been going on.
Oh God. Okay. I don't know about this.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to enlighten us? Because I haven't got it as a news story.
So because it's a remake of an older game, the localizers, the people that basically turn the Japanese into English, have cut some scenes out, have changed some things to appeal to modern audiences in inverted commas. So some of the jokes they've taken out. They've taken out complete scenes. And you used to, from what I understand in the game, there used to be 5 like schools that you could go to because you're a student. You have to go to different classes. So 5 different classes. Each class levels up a different persona or a different person in your team. And they've basically cut it down to 2 because the 5 classes were not respective of the modern age or whatever excuse they gave us.
So it's now a Disney game.
Almost, yeah. So
Wow.
it's part of this whole. Did you ever see the localizers for the anime controversy that came out, where anime companies were like, we're going to start using AI to do the subs for anime instead of using the English voice actors.
Actual actors, yeah.
Yeah. It's because the English actors were changing lines and filling it with their own agenda, their own their own view of the world. So where there was a joke that was made in Japanese, they would change the words to toxic masculinity or something, which doesn't really fly.
Oh.
So
Because
it's not
AI is
just that
literal, isn't it? AI being literal wouldn't get the theme of the line, I guess, or whatever they're trying to, what's happening in the scene. Or just do a literal translation of it.
Yeah, it's just here's the Japanese, here's how it'll sound in English, and say it. And because the AI voices are so good these days, you won't notice a difference. But all the voice actors for the English anime kind of threw up arms. AI is stealing our jobs. And then there's a whole bunch of examples of these localizers, these voice actors basically going through and changing jokes and changing entire scenes and just rewriting scenes with their own words.
That's crazy.
And it kind of blew up on Twitter to the point where, you know, the streamer Asmongold?
No.
Well, not really. Okay.
I don't watch
he's
streamers.
massive in the
I don't
WoW
watch streamers,
community.
so I'm not very good at that whole YouTube, Twitch streaming people.
Yeah, no. I only know him because he's massive in the WoW community.
Right.
I think he has like 2 million or something subscribers
So
on
I've
Twitch.
never played WoW.
Well, maybe you should start.
No.
It's now a first-party game, Lee.
I'm sure it is. It still costs $15-20 a month or whatever to play it.
Until they roll it into our Game Pass sub.
Then I might try it then if it comes in.
Excellent.
Or
That'll be
join you.
great.
Yeah,
Yes, join me in WoW.
join you in the
We'll
numbers and
never
the
play.
colours.
It'll be the new Destiny.
The numbers and colours game, isn't it? Though it's pretty much
Yep,
like
numbers and colors.
numbers and colours. Yeah.
Just a bit different to Final Fantasy. But yeah.
Oh, what was
So,
he
yeah,
saying though?
even
Sorry, what did he say?
he doesn't really do anime or anything, and even he started digging into this and got examples of the anime that's been completely butchered by these actors, these voice actors, putting their own spin on things and their own agenda and political views and all the rest. So,
I'm a
yeah.
bit jealous of your background, if I'm honest.
I was just thinking I need to change it because it's busy jumping around and confusing me.
Oh, it's confusing you, is it?
Well, I'm looking at it and getting distracted, very distracted.
There you go. Mine's better.
Oh, okay. Yours doesn't move though.
No, exactly. See, it's better.
Oh yeah. Maybe I should change mine.
So what I was saying, so hi Jenna Bain, I don't know who you are, but thank you for coming in and saying hi and follow us and come to our Discord and chat.
Yeah.
He says
It is-
she, I think Jenna must be a she. I don't know. It's quite interesting that they've edited the content given the overarching theme is teenagers aiming guns at themselves to unleash superpowers.
Yes, it is a very interesting kind of predicament to put yourself in because you go.
You're taking
"This is
personas
a-"
off things. Like, don't you kill it? Wasn't one of the games where you chop someone's heads off to get the persona? Isn't that the whole kind of...
Yes, in Persona 5, if you get two of your summons, two of your personas, and you merge them, you basically murder both of them so their spirits go into one and create the super persona or a new version of it. So you're still murdering these imaginary creatures, I suppose, that are tied to people's personalities.
Yes.
But
let's not hurt each
that's
other with
okay.
words.
Yeah, but let's, that joke is a bit too on the naughty side, so we're going to take that out. Or we can't say this because, that word was funny in 2007, but it's not funny now. And you just go, if I'm getting a game for a remake, right? I want them to up the graphics, make the controls better, remaster the sound, and basically give me the exact same story, exactly how it was back in 2007 or wherever it was.
Maybe tweak the controls if the controls were a bit rubbish 10 years ago or 15 years ago.
Yeah, no,
that would be...
Make the controllers better,
Yeah.
for sure. And you basically want, right, we're going to shove it into either a new engine or an updated engine so that you get like 4K 60, so it looks really pretty. And you just update the sound so that it sounds good and you got the surround sound. But you don't want to muck with the content.
No. It's not the same game.
It's a cult classic for a reason,
Mhm.
So that's why I'm a bit on the fence about jumping into Persona 3.
I haven't seen
'Cause it's-
reviews of it, actually. It'd be interesting to see what the reviews are like. I haven't read any reviews.
It's done huge numbers from what I understand. Even like people buying physical copies.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So yeah, definitely it's done huge numbers. And I'd love to jump into it, but I'm just like, do I want to jump
do
into
it.
it knowing?
Just do it. Just ignore it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or you should play it and see if you notice, if it annoys you or not.
Well,
Do it as
yeah,
a
that's true.
review thing for us.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good excuse. Okay, sorry about that little side rant.
No, I find it's interesting. I don't know anything about it, so I think it's interesting. And Jenna says if you enjoyed Persona 5 Royal, I'd stick with that or play another Atlas game.
Okay.
So she's not
Good to know.
loving it. The
Okay.
finals are still dropping.
Interesting. That
So-
is supposed to be like a big multiplayer game, isn't it?
Well. I want to talk about, after the news, I want to talk about games I played over the Christmas and New Year. Because we didn't talk
Okay.
about it.
No, we can jump straight into that.
Yeah. So, because I played about 5-6 games, maybe more than that, over Christmas and New Year. And one of them was the finals.
Ooh,
I have
okay.
opinions.
Be interested to hear what you think about it.
Yeah. That's about it. And nothing else is that interesting.
Well, Starfield is jumping up places.
Only like 3 places, though.
It's on the up and up.
It's on the up and up. Okay, well, it had its big update, isn't it?
Yeah, well, a big update, yeah.
Yeah, so 4 people jumped in because of the big update.
I think you got to have more than 4 people playing to make it onto these charts.
Oh, 4 more people playing. Yeah, Cyberpunk's still dropping up. It's only one place. Far Cry 6 is now falling off the bum of it because it's on Game Pass and people played it and went by.
Yeah.
Skyrim's not here anymore. It's gone.
I know, I was about to say, Skyrim is not in the charts, so we can be grateful for small mercies.
Indeed. Exactly. Okay, cool. So, story of the moment.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do your games that you've been playing.
Oh, we can do that. Oh, okay. I thought we'd just do the story of the moment. Do the game. I do the stories. Do the games after the news. So I was thinking. Do it in between.
Oh, yeah, cool. No, yeah, let's go with the news. Get the news out the way.
Get the news done because we have a story that came up this week.
Indeed.
Is it a story though? That's my question. My initial question: is it a story? Because all it is rumors.
It's rumors that have a very interesting response on Twitter.
There you go. There's exactly the problem with this story, isn't it?
Well,
interesting response on Twitter.
Tell us the rumor. Tell us the story, Lee. For those that are not in the know.
Oh, okay. Not in the know. I found it quite a good article actually. From the guys at Games Radar. So Phil Spencer says we'll see the future of Xbox next week following rumors of multi-platform future for Microsoft. We're listening and we hear you, he says. So the reason this is interesting, this is a good article is it kind of covers all the stuff that's happened over the last week. But it's all rumors again. So I'll just, amid rumors it starts with.
It starts with rumors.
The whole thing is rumors. This is what's hilarious. Microsoft plans to bring multiple major first-party titles to other platforms. And he says next week we're going to do a business update next week. So, okay, so the tweet comes after multiple reports suggesting that Starfield, Indiana Jones, and other first-party games or Xbox titles are considered for PlayStation 5 ports. Prior to those reports, rumors have persisted for some time that smaller games, Hi-Fi Rush, is in line for multi-platform release. And what this has done basically is everyone says, oh, so they're scrapping the console business. That's basically what everyone's saying. There is no more consoles being sold ever again by Microsoft. The end. Yeah, does that kind of sum it up nicely?
Yeah, that sums it up pretty nicely. But think about it this way. There's been 2 or 3 weeks of these rumors. First, it started off Hi-Fi Rush is going to Nintendo Switch. But
that was fine. It's a little game. It's fine. Like,
yeah,
and it's been out for over 12 months.
So Hi-Fi Rush. And it's a good game to go on to Switch.
Can I just say, so if this is happening, if they say 12 months Xbox exclusive and then go PlayStation 5, what's wrong with that? I don't understand what the problem is.
What do Xbox people get in return? We're not getting God of War after 12 months.
We don't care. It's on PC.
We don't care, but...
it's on PC, though. So PlayStation have been doing the same thing for the last 3 years. God of War, Spider-Man, all these games have all appeared on PC. After over 12 months of being out, which is kind of, Xbox are probably going to go... So it's all rumours, though. Again, I say, it's all rumours. So we don't actually know what's happening. So they could be saying, in 2025, we're going to bring out Gears of War 1, which is like a 20-year-old game. Because that's also one of the rumours that came out. Gears of War is going to come to PlayStation. I was like, well, yeah, it's fine. It's been out for 20 years. That's okay. They can have Gears of War 1. That's fine.
Yeah, so look at it this way, right? So just as a timeline, for a couple of weeks, it starts off with Hi-Fi Rush going to Nintendo Switch. Then Sea of Thieves going to PlayStation 5. Then Halo Master Chief the Master Chief Collection going to PlayStation 5. Then Gears of War going to PlayStation 5. And these rumors start swirling and swirling to the point where all the big names in the insider Xbox community is frothing at the mouth.
Do you know what Chinese whispers are, though? Do you know what Chinese whispers are?
No. Yeah. But like frothing at the mouth.
Do you remember I tweeted out that Elden Ring is going to come to Game Pass?
Yep.
And how much did that annoy everybody? And how many people in the industry jumped onto it saying you're wrong? But I got I can't remember the numbers, hundreds of thousands of views, I think it was. hundreds and hundreds of comments. It was insane. For me going, oh, that's weird. My Xbox, because on my store it popped up as Game Pass I took a screenshot of it. It said Elden Ring Game Pass. So I put a screenshot on Twitter thinking, that's funny.
Yep.
And it exploded. It was massive. It was insane. But that's
it
from me,
did.
little me, who doesn't really have any influence in anything, tweeting out a little picture and people going, oh, no, you're wrong. But it still kind of grew into this whole beast.
Yeah, no, I understand. But you have all these rumors swirling, right? And they're building and building. And then you've got industry insiders that have a proven track record.
Yep.
So they've been right more often than they've been wrong, coming out and saying, be prepared for first-party Xbox games to be on PlayStation. Like, get ready for...
Okay, so what's the worst cases that you're saying? Because I saw the Discord was interesting, actually. So we put the question in the Discord.
Yeah.
And the worst case is they get rid of consoles. Hey?
So let's just finish the timeline. So we have all these rumors swirling on Twitter. We have some industry insiders leaking, in inverted commas, some DMs between other insiders to basically say that this is happening, and Microsoft's going third party and basically releasing games, their first party games, exclusives on PlayStation at the same time as Xbox on PC. And then after 3 weeks of this frothing at the mouth and people whipping themselves into frenzy.
And Microsoft have said nothing at all, don't forget as well.
Nothing, no.
And that's what
there's been radio silence from Xbox, complete radio silence.
Yeah.
And the only time they break silence, they say, we're listening and we hear you. Mm-hmm. We've been planning a business update event for next week where we look forward to sharing more details with you about our vision for the future of Xbox. If these rumors were false, Phil Spencer could have come out and gone, lol, no exclusives, smiley face. Rumors over, quashed.
No, not at all. No, because I watch football and I often hear a transfer rumor that comes up. And if the chairman says, like, actually, if they're going to sell it, if they're going to sack a manager, the chairman comes out and says, vote of confidence to the manager. You know full well that guy's sacked in a week. Because that's how it works. If someone comes out and says no, often they're doing it to keep everyone quiet until they say yes a week or two later.
So if Phil Spencer came out and he said, these are just rumors, don't listen to them, it's nonsense. You think everyone would be like...
We've often said that, haven't we? If they'd like, Doff complain too much, what do we say? Like about someone who says, no, that's never going to happen. They keep saying it's never going to happen. You're like, you're saying it too much, bro. Like it's going to happen when it is.
It would literally take one tweet of one line, and it's just like, we see you and we hear you. Don't worry, Xbox exclusives are here to stay. Like, that's it. If you've tweeted that out, all the rumors, all the wind would have gone out the sails.
I know, but okay, so maybe there is going to be exclusives. But if it's Skyrim after 12 months, or it's Hi-Fi Rush after 12 months, or it's any of those games after 12 months, I don't see the problem.
And Indiana Jones going day one, that's also one of the big rumors.
That's a rumor, though, isn't it? It's a rumor.
Yeah.
There's been no, because this is where everyone goes now. Everyone goes, oh, Gears of War's going to come on Xbox. It's not going to go on PlayStation. It's too much of an Xbox game.
I don't know.
I can't see them putting on. It's on PC and it's on Xbox. Like if you get a PC, if you want to play Gears of War.
Yeah, no. But one of the interesting things that I did read was that Sarah Bond came from T-Mobile, where she looked after the T-Mobile and Sprint merger, which ended up killing off a whole bunch of different, like Sprint and T-Mobile plans and stuff and all the rest, and ended up losing them a lot of money, which is why she had to move on. Apparently, this is her vision, because now she's president of Xbox Gaming and Phil Spencer's like CEO or something. So this is her vision. She's gone and looked at the last 12 months and said, consoles aren't selling. Let's go third party. Games sell. We don't need to do anything. Because apparently the Xbox physical division has been completely let go. Xbox physical division does no longer exist.
Yep. I heard that too, yeah. But also that's all like a game, that's a, who else is doing that as well? Because it was a whole game stopped selling physicals and all sorts, wasn't it? It was all kind of linked at the same time.
Yeah, but it points to a very interesting future. So it does open up a can of worms. The fact that you have all these rumors and then you have the head of Xbox basically saying, we're going to give you an update. That doesn't inspire confidence, and that basically confirms the rumors.
Right, okay, so Kwai Tang Clan I can never actually know how you say your name. He says that's not how it works, so he's very careful when with his words.
Yeah, I know he's very careful because he probably can't say much being part of Microsoft and all the rest. But he also just didn't. How easy would it be to just say Xbox exclusives are here to stay? And then rumors gone no matter what happens. But the fact that it says there's a business update.
No,
not
but
an
he can't
Xbox
say that
update.
because say one game, Hi-Fi Rush, it sounds like Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush sound like those two were going across, yeah? That was the two that kind of came out. And that was like, okay, they're kind of older games, that makes sense. So he can't say Xbox exclusives are here to stay because that's not true. Because if 2 games go, that means he's lying.
Yeah, no, I understand. I still think that this is not a very good look for Xbox. A lot of the prominent fans on Twitter are losing faith in the Xbox brand. And remember how much faith was lost in the Xbox brand with the Xbox One release. They were riding on a wave of like Xbox 360 is amazing.
They were 10 years ahead of their time. That was the problem with Xbox One.
I mean, that's their problem. Do you think that this is them 10 years ahead of their time again?
No, I think you're right when they say, well, look at PlayStation. They've released a bunch of games on PC and made a bunch of money out of it, so we should do the same. But on PlayStation, mate, that's probably as simple as that, I think.
I mean,
Be fair, won't they follow the PlayStation model though? Because that's what they keep doing. Microsoft are notorious for following other companies. They follow Apple. They follow PlayStation getting exclusive. So they're going to follow the model of PlayStation, which is going, we'll release Spider-Man, which has been out for 2 years now, on PC. Or God of War, or whatever game.
Yeah, but Xbox release their games on PC day one.
Yeah, not PlayStation though. No, PlayStation market is massive. The PlayStation market is massive at the end of the day.
It's huge. I understand
it's 3 times the size of the Xbox market. So it makes complete sense for them to do it. I also don't think they'll spend $70 billion on a company to then not do exclusives. That doesn't make any sense.
No, this is the thing. Apparently they spend too much, and the new board, or there's someone new on the board who is...
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And they got billions and billions, but there's someone there who's spooked by how much money they've invested into gaming.
Even I saw,
no return.
What Jeff Keighley was saying, he did a Twitter, Twitch, what do you call it? Twitch Spaces? Twitch Spaces? Twitter Spaces?
Yeah.
X Spaces.
X Space.
Stupid name. Just does porn, basically. So he was saying, it's because Microsoft are running out of money and they can't afford to keep Xbox going. And one of the guys on Twitter goes, they're the $3 trillion company now. Like, that's not an issue, running out of money. They're not going to run out of money.
I mean, as long as they keep making COD, they're printing money hand over fist.
Exactly. So the whole money thing is not true. I don't believe that at all.
COD alone can just about prop up the Xbox business.
Well, how much did it go up? The numbers came out. It went up insane amount of money, didn't it? The actual the Xbox turnover went up ridiculous. Just buying Activision did that.
Yeah. Just by adding Activision to the bottom line, it was 47% year-over-year growth?
Yeah. So
that's pretty impressive.
How much was it? Was it 7 billion or something like that? It was like, I felt like it was not many years to pay off the Activision purchase. That's what I thought to myself when I read it. I was like, it's actually pretty quick, especially if they grow it and actually make more money out of it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. But yeah, we asked a couple of questions in the Discord. So this is a very interesting topic. So you have a whole bunch of people frothing at the mouth on Twitter. You've got some industry insiders who are based...
You have Twitter. Like, that's what Twitter is. Like, outrage, indeed, Cobra Toddy.
Indeed. But think about it. The fact that you've got some insiders that are more often right than not, and people that have been hinting at this for the past couple of weeks. People like Jez Gordon, right?
Yeah,
You've got the guy from
But Microsoft can turn on a dime, though. As soon as they start hearing people complain, they'll just stop it as well. So Windows 11 stuff comes out on Insider. People go, that's rubbish, and all of a sudden it disappears and never makes it into the release.
No, you are far too optimistic. Microsoft stopped listening to insiders after Windows 10 went released to manufacturer.
But I'm sure they've changed on stuff quite quickly. Like, they'll do something, they'll say something, and they'll go, actually, no, that's not what we're going to do that.
No. I mean, look at Microsoft, right? This is the problem with Microsoft, is that you have a... what's that?
Someone just joined us in chat. Oh, no, they're gone again. That's funny.
Look, you've got Microsoft, right? You've got a core base of fans, and this happened with Windows 10. And you've got the Insider program, which was fantastic. Like the Windows 10 Insider program had energy. It was exciting. When they released new builds, I would go home at lunch to install the new build on my computer just to test it out and play for half an hour. You know, you had energy and excitement, and you had that core group of fans. And then Microsoft just gutted the Insider program and tried to turn it into this other thing that went nowhere, and people have lost all excitement for it. Look at Windows Phone, right? You have this core group of fans that are dedicated to your platform. They're loving what Windows Phone's doing. And Microsoft could have done an Activision Blizzard and just poured billions and billions into it until they established a foothold. Instead, you have this core group of fans, gutted, killed, done. No more of that. You have Groove Music, that same thing.
Mixer.
You have a couple million fans. Mixer was starting. Well, it wasn't massive, but it was starting to grow. This is Microsoft, right? You have this core business, this whole core group of fans that will literally, they will go without apps on their phone just to have the phone from your company, right?
The problem with Microsoft is every company, every part of their business has to be $1 billion business, doesn't it? And if it's not $1 billion business after a certain amount of time, they just kill it. That's what they do. No, seriously, that's what they do. Unless it's $1 billion business, they'll kill it. Like they'll just get rid of it. And the phone was not $1 billion business. The Mixer streaming stuff was not interesting enough or making enough money quick enough for them, so they got rid of it. Like that's what they do. They just kill stuff. Yeah. I'm sorry, Beans.
What's Beans saying?
Tony, shut up, basically.
All I'm saying is that if Microsoft, this is a pattern within Microsoft. So if Microsoft do get rid of the console and they say the new digital Xbox Series X that's coming out next year that was leaked is the last console they ever do, and they're going full third party, would you be surprised?
Yes, hugely. Yeah.
But why?
Because I feel like Phil Spencer likes consoles.
Yes. Now, this is the other point that I read was Sarah Bond, who's come in and this decision has come from her, is clashing heads with Phil Spencer on the inside. And Sarah Bond has more political sway over the Microsoft board and the Microsoft leadership than Phil Spencer does. And so she's getting her way. And so one of the guys was saying, if the new Series X digital that's coming next year is the last console, don't be surprised.
Okay.
So there's lots of info coming out, and these are from
rumors.
Insiders that
I know, but it's still rumors. It's still rumors. There's nothing in concrete.
Nothing in concrete, but we will wait and see. But I reckon that if these rumors are true, then the Xbox as a console is probably on its way out.
Really? You think it's on its way out? You think it's that serious, is it?
Yes. So I think looking at all just the industry insiders on Twitter, what they've been tweeting out and what the leaks are, apparently this is all leaked from a Xbox person who works in Xbox and who's not happy with its direction that they're going to be taking. So is leaking this information and trying to get groundswell, the grassroots movement to try and change Microsoft's mind.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't look like, with Phil Spencer's response, I'm not filled with confidence. No one says we're going to have a business update if you're talking to your fans. I mean, if we decided that we needed to change our podcast and we wanted to talk to the community, how would you phrase that tweet, Lee?
Something exciting is happening.
Yeah, see, you would phrase it in we're going to make a big change. We want you guys on board. We want you guys to listen so we can jump on and explain to you why we're doing what we're doing. You wouldn't say, stay tuned for a business update. How dry,
but that's corporate. That's Microsoft corporate speak. That's all that is.
Corporate
Microsoft
nonsense.
corporate speak. Exactly. I don't see them killing the Xbox. I don't feel like they would. simply on a
Yeah.
that means PlayStation wins way. It's
Oh,
almost
yeah.
like saying, "Oh, Apple are winning on the are making nicer laptops than us, so we're going to stop making laptops."
Yeah. It's it's going to be interesting
I
to
can't see
see.
them doing it. I feel like
I'm not.
Xbox is a bit of a tentpole kind of business for them, like the actual
Yeah.
Xbox itself, the console, as much as the brand itself.
I don't know. I think they're more focusing on the brand, cloud streaming. I mean,
Of
think of
course they are.
Microsoft.
Of course they are.
If they could push their what 50 million
Okay,
Xbox
right.
users
Okay, so
to,
if the Xbox console disappears,
yep,
you get a PlayStation, but you can't get Game Pass. I'm not going to buy I'm not buying a $4,000 PC to play Xbox games.
exactly.
So they're losing me.
That,
I'm gone. I'm done. I can't go. I'm not going to buy a $4,000 PC.
yep,
So I'm going to buy a
yep,
PlayStation. Simple as that.
yeah.
And
Or
then that
I mean,
industry disappears completely because there's no crossover between Game Pass and PlayStation.
yeah.
I don't think they'll do it. I think they'll be daft to do that.
You think, but I mean, I've just highlighted all the amounts of times that Xbox has been daft.
I know, but okay, so I
Anyway,
can spend $900 on an Xbox console or
yep,
$400 as in US.
yep.
They're going to get way more sales out of that than me buying a $4,000 laptop PC.
They don't care. You're subscribed to Game Pass.
But I'll cancel it.
So,
I only got my
yeah, I mean,
I've got my Game Pass subscription for my console.
yeah. So
So
it's,
that's it. There's a lot of people out there that can only afford a Series S.
yeah, no.
So there's no way they're going to
it's a,
go, "Oh, all those guys with Series S's, sorry, but you can't use it now because we're going to kill it."
yeah.
I
It's a
just
stupid
can't see them
decision.
doing it. I just can't see them doing it. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to try push people towards
And
the
you can't.
Azure.
It's saying play on your TV. Cooper's saying play on your TV, but it's not as good. It's not got the same twitchiness. It's nowhere near
No,
as good.
it doesn't have. Yeah, you don't have the high fidelity. You don't have Dolby Vision. You
No.
don't have the surround sound because it's all streaming nonsense. So
I play Blu-ray. I play
agree.
4K Blu-rays on my TV through my Xbox as well.
Very nice.
It is very nice. Yes.
But the other option I was thinking of, maybe this is them announcing Game Pass on PlayStation.
Or Nintendo.
Maybe. It
Because
would
there's
be
always a bit of
interesting. Game
synergy
Pass,
with the chat, wasn't there? There was a bit of synergy going on at one point with the Xbox
yeah,
Live chat or something, wasn't it, on Nintendo for a while?
yeah. It would be interesting if they put Game Pass on Nintendo and you got cloud streaming.
Oh yeah, for
That
sure.
would
It'd
open
be
up.
perfect as well because it's a mobile, it's a proper
Yeah.
mobile device. It's not like that stupid PlayStation thing that they've got brought out.
But,
PlayStation Portable,
if
which is
they
basically a
announce
screen.
if they announce that, then immediately you've tapped into the what 200 million Nintendo Switch
Oh,
owners
it's just
out there.
insane numbers. It's absolutely insane. How many
And
Nintendo Switches they sell is ridiculous. And also there's a new one
exactly,
coming out, so maybe they can tag it into the new one that's coming out.
yeah. So it could do that, but then again, how exclusive are Xbox exclusives then? If they're on Game Pass, you could say they're exclusive to Game Pass.
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter because they've still got the Xbox out there. And there's a lot of people
Yeah.
that have a Switch rather than Xbox.
Hmm.
So
Which
there's no real fighting over them. Like in a kind of like
no,
PlayStation and Xbox always fight, and everyone just goes, "Oh, it's Nintendo, it's okay." They just do
yeah,
Nintendo things on their own.
yeah.
They do.
Um,
The little world of
Nintendo
Nintendo.
seem to get away with so much.
Yeah. It's releasing 10-year-old hardware, and they're still releasing the same hardware, and it's everyone likes it. Everyone's happy. Like it's
It's weird. Yeah, it's
it's
shocking.
insane. But it's
We're,
Nintendo, so it's
we're,
okay.
yeah. So it's Nintendo. I mean, everyone gives Nintendo a pass. So you put Game Pass on the Switch, you've just unlocked the entire Japanese market.
Indeed. Yeah.
But how many Xbox fans have you pissed off?
I
Less.
don't. I don't
Yeah,
would you
Sea
be
of
pissed
Thieves
off
went
though?
to
No, but
PlayStation.
I don't feel like Nintendo people and Xbox people. A lot of people have both of them, or just Nintendo, or just the Xbox. I don't feel like there's a
Yeah. Like much crossover. There's no real fighting, like you say.
no.
So
Whereas
no,
PlayStation people fight all the time with Xbox people because they've got
yeah,
Spider-Man and we've got Forza or whatever argument they're having that week.
yeah.
Well,
Just
yeah,
last year, Xbox got like 12 exclusives and PlayStation got one.
yeah. So that's an Xbox and
So
PlayStation fight, but Nintendo got 25, 30 exclusives all year round. But no one argues with them. Everyone just goes, "That's fine. It's Nintendo. It's okay."
it's Nintendo. Yeah, they seem to be in their own little world.
You're not going to buy Sega then, you don't think, next week?
I don't know. I
Or Square Enix?
personally,
Or Square Enix or something like that. That's how they're getting into PlayStation by.
I mean, if they say, look, we're buying Square Enix and Square Enix games are still going to be on PlayStation, and this is how we're going multi-platform,
There you go.
you'd go, okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
Personally, the rumors and the fact that Phil Spencer's given that answer, and there's not much else,
corporate
and the
speak.
fact that no, but every single Xbox account on Twitter has gone radio silent. Like, from the community managers through to like the Xbox execs, they've all just radio silence. If they were tweeting as per normal, I would have more faith that these are just rumors. But the fact that they've gone radio silence means that there's a lockdown on communications, that something big is happening, that they don't want to piss off the
Why does
fan.
everyone think it's negative, though?
If it was positive, you'd scream it from the rooftops.
No, not at all. Not until you get your ducks in lined up and get everything sorted. This is
Okay.
Microsoft. They have to be careful what they say.
I know. But think about this, Lee. If you're like for football, if there's a rumor swirling that's negative, but the actual announcement is positive, how would they handle that announcement? Would they go radio silence until the announcement, or would they?
So if they're
start
buying a
quash the
football, if
rumors?
they're buying another player, it all
Yep.
goes very, very quiet until it happens because they don't want other people sneaking in and sneaking the player off them and stealing them.
Yeah, but if there's rumors, so say football team A is going to buy a player from football team B, and then there's rumors that football player from team B is going to team C, and that's a bad thing. We don't like team C, and there's negative emotions around that to the point where team A's fans are like, oh, this is, you know.
It happens all the time. Football's just basically there's a whole page full of rumors on football that kind of happens.
Maybe it's a bad example. I
Yeah,
should
I
choose a
don't
less
think- yeah.
drama-driven sport.
Yeah, football has rumors. That's basically what you deal with. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see them killing the Xbox. I don't think it makes any sense them killing the Xbox.
It doesn't, but I mean, it's Microsoft. It's
And I'm surprised how negative you are as well, because you're normally Mr. Positive, and I'm normally Mr.
I
Negative.
am.
And I'm quite relaxed about this. For some reason, I'm like, they can't do it. It just makes no sense. You don't spend 20 odd years building a brand and then kill it. It doesn't make any sense.
no, it doesn't. But I
It's
don't
not
know.
like Mixer, which is only around for 18 months, or Zoom, which is only around for 18 months, or Phone was only around for 18 months. Like these came in, did 18 months, didn't really succeed as much as Microsoft wanted, didn't have the growth, didn't have whatever it was, didn't have the X factor, and then they killed them. But whereas Xbox has been around for so long now,
Fair. I can understand that point of view as well. The reason I'm so negative is because of the Twitter accounts of people that have gotten stuff right again and again and again with their leaks.
1 second. What if Facebook buys Xbox? Facebook buys Xbox, and then kind of integrates it into Meta.
Oh my word! Then I think we're all just going to burn our Xboxes, aren't we?
Thanks, Cooper. That was amazing.
Oh. Man, that would be shocking. Like, literally, as much as I dislike the PlayStation brand,
Yeah.
I'll just buy a PlayStation.
And you have to
I'll just
log
buy
into your
it.
Facebook account every time you want to use your Xbox.
Oh my word! Imagine that. And then people can see when you're online on Messenger, when what you're playing, and then they can whenever you get an achievement, it pops up in your story or like a status update.
See, I've just
I
made
can
it
think of-
worse. See, now you're on like, this is the worst thing that could happen, so maybe it's not going to be as bad as that.
Okay, so worst case scenario, Xbox is being sold to Facebook.
It's so good. Meta box.
X Meta box.
X, I don't know. Yeah.
So yeah. So okay. So from your point of view,
Meta
this
Xbox.
is
Meta Xbox. Does that work?
Meta Xbox.
Okay.
This is a non-story, non-burger.
I feel like they're going to do the PlayStation. They're going to copy PlayStation.
We're gonna copy PlayStation.
Because that's what Microsoft do. They copy people.
Except
sit
Game
around-
Pass wasn't a copy.
No, but that was a genius. That was a Phil, wasn't it? Was it a Phil Spencer idea?
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
Phil and you can see why Phil should keep being in charge because
Yeah.
he
Okay.
has good
So
ideas and he wants to
if he,
push
what will
it
happen? Do you
forward.
think he'll quit?
Yeah, yeah. If this happens and Microsoft stop making consoles and this is their last console, Phil Spencer, I believe, would walk away and quit.
Do you think they would have got rid of their hardware division though if they were not making Xboxes?
They already have.
No, they haven't. They've got rid of their physical media division, not their hardware division.
Yeah, no. But within Microsoft itself, the hardware division has been rolled into web experiences, Edge, Copilot, and Windows. It all falls under that group now.
Okay. I'm not surprised it falls under Copilot though, because I'm waiting for Xbox on my
Oh.
Copilot.
Hopefully, they're just going
No.
to announce like Copilot for
Oh
Xbox.
my god, AI Xbox. I do not want my Xbox learning stuff.
Oh, no, that'll be hilarious.
No.
It'll be the best thing ever. If you could say, if you could go,
No.
Xbox, please turn yourself
just
on and
connect.
load up
Just think-
this game.
Connect.
Yeah, but Connect was Xbox on.
Xbox on.
Xbox Dead Rising 3 or something like that. If you could say to your Xbox, hey Xbox, I'm getting home at 5 p.m. If you could start up and have Diablo 4 loaded and logged in by 5 past 5, that would be great. And the Xbox does it.
You got instant start. Why would you do that? You got instant on.
Feels comfortable.
No,
Nice.
just no.
Plus, don't you want to
So-
ask your Xbox to write you a haiku?
Exactly. Yeah. I know exactly what's going to happen. Yes. I was going to say something. So I saw rumors of them Xbox handheld as well the last couple of days.
Okay.
So, but this is why I'm saying about this rumor, because I'm like, well, that's crazy, but it came out as a rumor on Twitter and people talked about it and got excited. So I'm like, so could that be the announcement next week?
If it was, I don't know, Phil Spencer's phrasing has really irked me. Can you tell?
Yes.
Like, that phrasing is extremely corporate negative BS. It's a statement a company puts out before they fire half their staff.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
We'll see.
We'll
I
see.
feel like we've beaten this to death now, so I feel like we should move on. But
Yeah. I think we've ranted enough about this. But now we turn this to the actual listeners, the people either in the chat or the people listening later. So by the time you listen to this, maybe the dust would have settled and we would have our answer. Or maybe you're actually listening to it a bit earlier and you with us with all these rumors and trying to figure out what's going on. So tell us, what do you think? I think we put a bunch of questions in the Discord.
it.
I just want to bring them up quick.
Yeah, we
unless
did,
you
yeah.
have them, Lee.
I've got them up here, yeah. But also, what if they're trolling us? Quaitan Clan says.
If they're
Maybe there's trolling us.
If they're trolling us, they've pissed off
They've
a lot
worked.
of fans.
I know, but it's Twitter.
God.
You need to understand Twitter.
Yeah,
You need
no,
to go,
I know.
oh, it's Twitter. Every time you read Twitter, you go, oh, yeah, that's Twitter. And then you'll... Yeah, I've actually got there's a whole bunch of people talking on here.
So for the listeners, basically it's like, do you think it could be a Game Pass streaming app that they're releasing on PlayStation and Nintendo or other places? Do you think it's Starfield that's going? I've heard a rumor that it's Indiana Jones on day one as well because of the Disney ties. Disney doesn't want it locked down to a single platform.
But that goes against what they
Do you-
said when they renegotiated the contract last year. So
Yeah, but who knows?
I'm just that's what came out, wasn't it? They said, "Oh, we renegotiated the contract because it was going to come on PlayStation 5 at the same time." So a lot of this, don't forget, a lot of this is PlayStation people going, "Oh, we really should have Indiana Jones. It's not fair."
Yeah, no, I understand. I completely understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, some other questions we have is stuff like, what is your worst case scenario? If Xbox does go third party, will you go PlayStation or will you go PC? Or maybe your gaming days are behind you,
I might buy Switch.
Or for me, I've spent thousands of dollars in my game library on Xbox specifically. So if Xbox, Lee, I'm now posing this question to you. If Xbox does go full third party, there's no Xbox console anymore after this new one that's coming out, right? And they've said, this is our last console. We're going third party, all our games on every platform, on every screen, everywhere. What's your next move? What would you do?
I don't know. If the old Xbox dies, I have no idea. I don't know. Because I game my console, I console game. That's all I do. I don't play on PC because I spend all my life on a PC. I don't want to sit in a quite a nice gaming chair, but I don't want to sit in it hours and hours playing. I really like having my
Yeah.
couch and playing Xbox.
No, I
And I
understand.
can't. The problem with PlayStation is there's no Game Pass. And I refuse to spend $110, $150, whatever it is for a game as well.
Yep.
So probably
No,
stop
fair.
gaming. I can't see me gaming. I'll just, or I'll
If
go and
there's
play
no
on.
console.
Yeah, there's no console. I don't want to play on my PC. Because every time you turn
Yeah,
your
no,
PC on,
fair.
you have to do an update, or the driver doesn't work, or it overheats, or it
Uh,
turns off, or it...
I mean, we use PCs for podcasting, and it is a nightmare
Yeah,
almost
exactly.
every time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I refuse to spend $4,000 on a PC.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I just can't justify spending that sort of money.
I mean, you spend $4,000, you get a really good TV, you get a nice sound system, you get a cool console that can do 4K 60
funny you should
HDR.
say that, because I've probably spent that, because I recently bought, when I moved and got all
Yeah.
my new stuff, it was $800 for the, I had the Xbox already, but I got a LG C1, which is an awesome TV. I got an amazing
fantastic
Samsung surround sound. It was $1,400 and about 2.5, I think I spent on the TV, which is what,
Yeah.
$4,000, interestingly.
Yep. So, and I mean, look at what you get for $4,000. You get more than just a single, not single
device.
use, but like,
Well, it kind of is, because
yeah.
you got a gaming PC. What else are you going to do on it? You're just going to game, aren't you? It's not like it does anything else.
I know you're not. The problem with the gaming PC as well is that you can't invite your friends over for a couple of drinks and then you sit around the gaming PC with controllers.
Exactly, yes.
Whereas, come around to my place, we've got a couple controllers. Let's play Overcooked. Have a couple drinks, have some food. We can play Overcooked or Party Animals or some of those fun games that do
Which
really
is
well on
why
a
I
big
just think of all
screen.
the, like, okay, so I actually like the discs. I buy the discs. The second-hand games, you can get them, especially older ones, really cheaply. The old 360 games. So what do I do with all those? Just throw them away. That's it done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not going to stop it completely, but like say by 2030,
No, but when it
you know.
breaks, so mate, because it's been going for how many years now? 3 years?
Yep.
So
No, 4 now, yeah. So
4 years, is it?
or close to 4.
God. Yeah, so if it dies, what happens?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's why I don't think they'll do it. I can't see them doing it. I can see them bringing out a digital version. I could see them doing that.
Yeah, no. The
I could bring them. I
digital
can see
version?
them leaning on that side because it's a very powerful. Even that Xbox will last for a few more years. It's not like it's being pushed currently. Like the games coming out can still be better. I feel like they're
Yep.
still not.
Oh, for sure.
They're still kind of recovering from Xbox One days, aren't they? And still kind of bringing out games that work on both.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. They haven't unleashed the full potential of the Series X yet.
No,
Like, they haven't tapped into it.
getting there. I feel like they're getting there. When games still come out on Xbox One, then you know they're actually pushing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That'll
don't
be interesting
see unless they can fix. So I wouldn't mind playing on my TV if they could fix the latency. If it was 4K 60 on my TV,
Yep.
like the app was actually good enough to run.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But the app downgrades to 1080p maximum anyway.
If it didn't, though, you see what I'm saying? If they could actually get it going 4K and amazingly smooth, the technology was there. Maybe the little console box they're bringing out would be the way they're going.
Yeah, I mean, if they're announcing the console box, that'll be great. The little streaming console box finally.
Yeah, free for every PlayStation 6 or something. I made a joke then. You didn't laugh. Didn't hear me? Hello?
I'm here. Hello?
Oh, I said free of every PlayStation 6.
Yeah.
I made a joke. Okay.
Sorry.
Fine.
You bugged out on my side for a bit.
Okay. Always happens.
Yeah.
Yes. I know you can connect your PC to it, but you still have to buy a $4,000 PC. So there's always that issue is buying the PC. It's all very well connected to the PC to the TV, but you still have to buy the PC.
Imagine your friends come around for gaming around the PC, for example. And you're like,
Yes.
let me fire up the game. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I've got to update my graphics
Updates.
driver. Wait, Windows has an update. Oh, no, hold on. The sound needs an update now. Wait, I just got to do the third reboot. you know, it's just not smooth.
And it's not $100. That's what the console's so good because it's a fixed price. You buy it and it just works.
Yeah. Fixed price just works.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to hear from the listeners though. I want to hear what their like worst case scenario is if they would ever move off the Xbox. What they think is actually happening, what they think the rumors are about, what they think about Phil Spencer's update or his tweet that he sent out into the world. You know, tell us, guys. Tell us what you think this is happening, and who's right. Is Lee right, and this is a nothing burger, or am I right, and we're going off the deep end here?
Oz
and
makes a really good point. Oz makes a really good point. He says, if there was no Xbox, PlayStation's next console would jump in price as there's no competition.
Yep.
Because it's true. Because Xbox has forced PlayStation to keep the prices down.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, we've seen what PlayStation does when they think they're in the lead. I mean, they've pushed their games up to $70 American, which is for us, what, 120
Yeah.
for a game?
Yep.
So they push the prices up because, you know, Spider-Man's not an Xbox. So if you're going to want to play Spider-Man, you're going to pay $70. They push the price up of the console. The attachment now, you know, they've got their slim version where you have to buy the DVD attachment separately.
It's genius, isn't it?
For like $50 or $60. That's stupid. I mean, they're basically when PlayStation's in the lead, they seem to make dumb decisions.
No, they just want money.
Well, yeah, dumb / money laundering.
It's just money run related.
Yeah.
And I see your comment in Discord about them making the Xbox boot into like Xbox or Windows on your laptop or PC. But you haven't got the hardware in the background. Like my laptop could do that. I could probably run a VM of Xbox, but my hardware's not there. I don't have, how many terabytes is it, whatever it is, of speed? Teraflops?
Yeah, the 12 teraflops, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that on my laptop. So I'm going to get, and it's only a 1080p out as well, so I'm going to lose a whole bunch of resolution and game quality.
Right, no, for sure. Well, we wait and see. Plus, tell us what you think, listeners. If you're interested in this topic, we have a Discord forum with it. So you can put your thoughts in there. There's been some interesting discussions there today around this topic. Jump into our Discord. Oh no, we've got the link on our website. So if you go to www.thexboxcast.co.nz, socials, if you click the link on Discord.
Wait a minute, I created an invite for it, an invite page last week. Remember? xboxcentral.co.nz.
Ah, cool.
Go to xboxcentral.co.nz
and
it'll take you to an invite page for Discord.
Nice. So yeah, jump into our Discord, jump into the forum, tell us what you think. Super interested to hear other points of view. At the moment, I'm not filled with confidence, but we wait and see. It's only February. Can you imagine?
That's right.
Now, we've ranted and raved about this for far too long.
1 hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes. I have got some other news, but I don't know if it's as exciting. Actually, this week's a really weird week of news, so it's kind of interesting, especially after last week's bumper news. So, yeah. Basically the news is just all the rumours. I went on today, and it was just rumours everywhere. I was like, okay, this is all. Yep. So I tried to find a news article which kind of covered most of it. This seems insignificant now, this news, but hey.
Well, okay, so that was the headline news. Now we're on to what the fluff pieces
now.
They do.
And
in other news,
and
Cat
in other
stuck
news,
in trees.
Exactly, that's right. Yeah, Cat was saved from playing Guitar Hero on his old rock band controller and got a new one. There's a new Rock Band controller coming out after 8 years of pent-up demand and skyrocketing eBay prices. The PDP Riftmaster is satisfying long-suffering fandoms. So there's a new Rock Band guitar coming out.
Is Rock Band still a thing?
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
I thought they killed it off.
No, there's updates for it still.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
What do you have to play it on the 360?
I think no, I don't think so. This isn't Games Radar. Yeah, Rock Band 4 was continually supported with DLC until just this month. Rock Band 4 Rivals was what came out, and it's just been supported the whole time.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed as well. That's why I dropped the story. It doesn't seem as impressive as Rumor Mill World, but you know. So they're saying it's going to be $130 US, and includes the game. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't know if there's a price. Okay, so what they're saying here, at launch, you could buy the Rockband 4 guitar for 130 US, including the game. In 2024, you can expect to spend $200 just for the game controller on its own, the guitar controller on its own.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't think there's a price.
Is it much?
No, there's no price. But that's cool. I thought it would please a lot of people. I know a lot of people like Rock Band.
Yeah, Rock Band's very cool. So I'm actually surprised that it's still being updated and working.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Cool. Okay.
What's up, Barney?
Well, now we're getting into a rhythm.
Okay, cool. Diablo.
What else do we have to riff with?
Well, I just no. Walk away. Diablo. Course corrects Diablo 4 to Season 3. So this is just a. I know. So Diablo 3 Season 3 came out Diablo 4 Season 3 came out last week, maybe. When did it come out? So they brought out a bunch of updates to it because people were complaining that the traps were annoying, and the boss guy was not hard to run, but the pickups weren't very good. Like you'd run through, because you have to collect something to go and fight the boss.
Oh, yeah.
But the collecting something was really boring. So what they've done is they boosted what you get from the I don't know what it is now. I could tell you, but it's not that interesting. So they're basically gone, okay, we're going to fix this so you actually get more stuff, and then you can go and run the boss more, and then you can get more uniques, and more drops off the back of it when you do it. So that's good.
Cool.
Yes, it is good. And also there's on the 8th of February, I believe, the 6th of February for the 20th, there's a 50% XP boost and 30% movement speed boost.
Ooh,
and it's
okay.
called Lunar Awakening.
Ooh.
What's
so
kind of
with the whole Lunar New Year?
Lunar New Year. What's cool though is they're playing, the shrines that you go to, which kind of give you different boosts, Artillery Shrine and Money Shrine and Blastwave Shrine and all these. They've actually tweaked them for this couple weeks as well.
Okay, cool. The shrines, some of them are really fun.
They're real fun. So the Artillery Shrine, which is my particular favourite, which is one that just shoots massive amounts of bullets, basically. Casts have a chance to summon a holy bomb. And I think I've seen this, and it just kills everything on screen. Amazing. Blastwave Shrine. Each explosion summons a cluster bombardment. The Channeling Shrine, which is one where you kind of go into like a little bit of light almost. Increased attack speed and chance to reset cooldowns. Conduit Shrine. Summon frequency, powerful, shocking strikes. Greed. Chance to summon a treasure goblin. While the shrine is active, 25 kills summons treasure goblin. 50 kills summons a second one.
Ooh, okay, so grab that and just
kill. Exactly, it's way better. Yeah. Lethal chance to instantly execute a struck monster, including fear on surrounding monsters. Note this does include elites, but does not include bosses and other players. And protection, you reflect all incoming damage. Well, that's amazing. So you don't just absorb it, you reflect it.
Yeah. No, so it's like massive thorns.
Yeah. Damage reflects scales with level and world tier.
Excellent.
Yeah, so this is kind of cool. And it's a whole bunch of cosmetics and mounts you can get for that couple of weeks as well. By just running through and picking up. I think anything you do, you get some sort of reward tier stuff, rewards for doing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 cosmetics. So it's kind of cool. I was like this. And it's quite a cool video as well. Because you see all the exciting killing things that you do. I like all the different shrines, what they do. It's a good video.
Cool. That's some nice updates.
Nice updates. Yes.
Nice updates, bro.
Thanks, bro. I do try. I need you to calm down. I feel like you were a bit excited on last thing as well.
Okay, I'll try to keep calmer. Now.
No, you're okay. You're just calming you down now. Just dragging you down a little bit. Ubisoft going extraction shooter mode with Far Cry and New World War II game. So this was an announcement that came out. And they're doing 3 separate extraction shooter titles. I'm like, guys, because they obviously do Rainbow Six, don't they? And they've gone, this is working quite well. Let's release all the games. One's based on Far Cry, and the one's based on World War II.
Interesting. Okay.
And also, obviously, Diversion Heartland's coming out as well.
Well, allegedly.
I know it has been coming out for quite a while now.
Yeah, it's been coming out for quite a while.
One's Far Cry spin-off, rumored Far Cry spin-off, and another brand new IP set in World War II. Do we need more shooters in our life? Was my question I had.
Oh, if they're looter shooters, why not?
Extraction shooters though, which is
So what's an extraction shooter?
it's like Rainbow Six basically, Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay.
3-man ban versus 3-man ban. You go in and you kind of kill everybody. And so one defends, one's attacks, that sort of stuff.
Right. Okay, so
Right, so-
nothing exciting actually.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was kind of thinking. Do we really need this in our life?
No,
I
well,
don't think so. And that's what the article says as well. He says, I'm not sure if I can get that excited. Which made me chuckle. Star Wars Outlaws
oh
sorry.
yes, this is interesting.
gives a new hope for May 4th release dates. This is off the loadout.
Okay.
This is kind of all over the place. Yeah, a new report offers up a May release date. And it does say, according to Gaming Tom Henderson, Ubisoft is currently aiming for May, and everyone from Dagobah to Dantooine knows what this means. May the 4th be with you, with us. Although May the 4th is actually a Saturday,
Oh, okay.
so
Interesting.
probably the Thursday, which will be the 2nd, obviously, because 2 days before.
But then it doesn't run.
I
which is a bit
know,
sad.
I know. Unless they just bring out the Saturday, and just go for it. Skull and Bones does seem to be coming out on that sort of same time as well, on the Friday. It's like,
Yeah.
what will you play, Star Wars or Skull and Bones?
One game will exist.
Exactly.
Actually, in saying that, I've been starting to see a lot more adverts for Skull and
Yeah,
Bones.
it's everywhere, isn't it? They're pushing it. They're spending some money.
They are pushing it. I mean, it's pretty impressive that they're pushing an imaginary game.
Yeah, that's cute. It's like
I mean,
maybe it's been
maybe
given to the
isn't it
interns to
like-
do some like marketing. Go and do some marketing, see what you can do.
Yeah, use an RP that you can't taint if you get it wrong because it doesn't
Doesn't
actually exist.
Let's see when people can get to install the launcher before on the day. If you get more than people installing the launcher at least, then you've won.
Launch in inverted commas.
The launch, yes. Although I
It'll
didn't
just
know.
be Ubisoft employees queuing up at the donut shop.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, just be a queue, just be a picture. It will just start playing. Never going to give you up, won't it? It'll just like rickroll you. That's a game.
Ah, that'll be hilarious. If that's the whole game, they just, as soon as you put it in, it just goes to Rickroll. It's like 14 hours of Rickroll in like 4K 60 massive quality,
Amazing.
Dolby Vision, spatial audio. You got to
Maybe-
fill up the Blu-ray somehow.
Could be a pirate version of it.
Just a camera. It's just. Oh, that's so funny.
Amazing. I didn't know that Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith came out on Thursday, May the 5th,
Ah,
in 2005. It was
oh,
close.
yeah, that's very good because May the 5th is Revenge of the 5th, isn't it?
Revenge of the 5th. But I have a beep for that, actually. I have a... There you go.
Because you got May the 4th be with us or with you.
Yeah.
Then you've got Revenge of the 5th.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So it was cool. I think May's good though. It's not that long. It's actually scary how not long that
That
is.
long to wait.
No, not at all. New games coming to Game Pass. Top
Anything
releases of
exciting?
February 2024. We have Persona 3 Reloaded, which we know because it's in the charts. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Is that
Banishers
coming onto Game Pass?
coming to Game Pass. I think so.
Ooh.
Well, that's what it says. Well, that's what this article says at the beginning. Xbox Game Pass, new games for 2024. Maybe it's lying.
Maybe it is.
We'll go for it anyway.
That's-
If we're wrong, then
Yeah,
we'll fix it in
let's go
post.
through it.
Oh, no,
I
it must
don't
be
think
wrong.
these are
It
the
must be lies because it's got Skull and Bones in there.
Yeah.
But
And
Tomb
it's-
Raider is coming out.
Ah, Tomb Raider 1 and 3 remastered looks great. Or 1,
Yes,
2,
it
3
looks awesome,
remastered.
doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Dark Forces is also coming to Game Pass. I know for a fact.
Ooh.
So it's a confusing list.
It is a confusing
It's
list.
lies, lies, lies. Maybe I should just see what's coming out. Because we haven't actually got a Game Pass article. Because I thought that was going to work for me, that article, but it's rubbish. No, I read
that
it
is a
properly.
rubbish article.
Bad
It's
article.
what it's from Read Write. So
Oh, I get them from all over the place. Like it's not. Game Pass games. February. Someone must be able to tell me.
there should be something out there. Check
Game
True
Rant.
Achievements. They're
Maybe
probably the
Game
best.
Rant or True Achievements. I was going to
Oh,
go here
yes.
instead. Yeah, Tomb Raider Remaster, Dark Forces, El Paso Everywhere.
Ah, yeah. Is it releasing everywhere or just on Game Pass?
No, just Game Pass. Resident Evil 3 remake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And that's it. So those 3 games come out in February. 4 games.
Nice.
Yes. So I rescued the article. It's okay.
Good
It's
job.
all
I'm impressed.
Thanks, bro. Xbox controller coming out. Irresistible wave of new colors.
Allegedly.
Wow, have you seen them? They're all swirly.
No, I haven't. Ooh, Vapor Collection.
Yes.
Ooh, they do look really nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
and that black and red one looks fantastic.
you can on the Xbox Designer Lab, they cost an extra $10. And you can't change. There's no kind of link to the controller buttons, so the buttons will be separate. There's no kind of swirly buttons, just as a note. But you do get to choose the different colors, or you can pre-order the Pink Dream Vapor Special Edition for $70, or the Blue Storm Cloud Vapor Edition for $60. This is all US, so
Oh, yeah, okay.
expensive by more because of countries. But yeah, I think they're kind of cool. They remind me of another controller that came out, like a purple one, like a purple swirly one that came out.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Yeah. So get in there and design your own controllers.
Yeah. Man, I'm just having a look at the design lab at the moment. There's a lot of new options, my word.
I haven't been in there for ages, actually.
Yeah, there's heaps of new options. So that's very cool. I'm glad that they're putting more effort into this.
Yes, exactly. Before they kill the console, yeah, that's good.
Well, you never know. I mean,
not
they could
changed
just
screens,
transition into a controller company.
And that's right, just a hardware company. Well, they killed the
Just
mouse
like-
and keyboard, didn't they? They killed all the mouse and keyboard hardware. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, they killed that. But imagine, Xbox is still a thing because we still make Xbox controllers.
Oh my god.
And headsets. You guys are welcome. That would be the most Microsoft thing ever, wouldn't it?
Just don't even joke. It's just so sad.
Just makes me cry.
It makes me sad. Thrustmaster's latest Xbox Elite style controller is here, featuring cutting edge tech.
Ooh, I like cutting edge tech.
So
Is it
do
going to cut
I.
me cheese?
I don't know what it's going to do. Just be careful.
Ooh,
Just
watch
be
out, you might
careful.
get cut.
Cut, exactly. So this is
And
an
then you'll
Elite
be on
style
the bleeding
controller.
edge.
What? What did you say?
If you get cut, you'll be on the bleeding edge.
I didn't need to hear that. Introducing the Thrustmaster E-Swapped X2 Pro. What a really good name that is. Well done, guys.
Fantastic.
Good work. It's the latest Xbox Elite style controller that's been in the works the last 3 years. It features
wow.
all the bonuses you'd expect. So it has black back buttons and trigger stops and all that sort of Elite button stuff. But also, it's modular.
Ooh, okay.
So you can rotate core components like the analog sticks and the D-pad. So if you prefer PlayStation style layout, I'm like, why would you even say that? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
On an Xbox controller with PlayStation layout, no one does that. What I like though, because there was a controller that came out and I give you a little steering wheel, and I saw some
yeah,
guy on
that was
YouTube
cool.
review it, and he said it's really, really good. It's surprisingly good to have this little steering
Hmm.
wheel there.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know if this is that good though, because it looks like you can swap around the two little ones at the bottom, like the two ones with the D-pad and the stick, the right stick.
No, I think it's
150 US. Oh no,
And it looks like
170
it's-
US. Jeez.
Is it wired? It looks like it's wired as well.
I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you for the drawings.
But actually, look at the pictures at the back. Look at the very interesting buttons that they got at the back. They're not
The 1, 2,
pedals,
3,
they're
4.
buttons.
Yeah.
which is interesting. So the Elite had the pedals that
Yeah,
were
proper
really easy to
paddles.
grasp. This is buttons.
Yeah.
Like,
I
yeah,
know.
that's very
I'm not that
strange.
impressed with it, really.
Yeah, I mean, their marketing materials off the charts. It looks incredible. The intern that designed it should get a raise.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, he did some good pictures. The AI that did it was
Yeah.
really good.
But very interesting look. Like, is it worth what,
See, I don't actually think that looks like an
€170?
Xbox controller. It looks more like an old Nintendo controller or something. It hasn't got the Xbox design to it, has it? If you
Yeah,
look at it
it's
square
very
on.
strange. So
So yeah,
interesting. Yeah,
$170 US if you want a controller that looks a bit weird.
it looks like it's wired, which is
So it's
interesting.
wired.
Hmm.
Okay, we're getting down to... Oh, I don't need to talk about that one because I've already talked about that. That's it, I'm done. That was me. I had another 3
Oh,
stories, but I've actually skipped stories because it was
I
such an
see.
exciting
Okay,
news story at the beginning.
brilliant. Okay, well, man, good job on the news.
Oh, thanks.
An hour and a half in.
Exactly.
Now,
Of course.
tell us what you've been playing for Friendly Feb, Mr. Lee.
I've been playing 2 games.
Yes, good job.
Yes, which isn't bad in 6 days? That's all right. I completed Need for Speed Unbound story.
Ah, yes, I saw that. Well done.
Yep.
How stupid is the story? Is it what we expect?
Oh, it's not. The problem is, okay, I don't know if you played it, did you? You did play it, didn't you?
Yeah, I played a bit of it, about
Yeah.
10 hours or so.
So you go, I'm on 30 odd hours, I think.
Oh, that's pretty good.
35 hours, yeah. So the game is stupid. I don't like the game.
Okay, tell us why.
It annoyed me a lot. I actually don't mind the racing around and doing all that. That's fine because that's just Need for Speed. That's okay. And you're in a city,
it's the
and I
music.
can ignore the story because the story doesn't really matter. The idea is that you race cars, and then you win against a car that's really good, and you might win that car. Yeah, or get money.
Yeah.
That's kind of a Need for Speed. That's basically premise of all Need for Speed games.
I mean, that's what you sign up for. You want to race cool cars, win cool cars, have a cool looking car.
Exactly, and I'm happy. I actually had one car the whole way through it, which I won in like week 1, and it won all the jumps and all that because they put in like a Forza thing where you do jumps and high speeds and then speed between gaps. It's literally Forza Horizon 5. But what's annoying is morning and night for a week, and then on the Saturday race. Right. So on the beginning of the week, it says you needed I can't remember the first week. Maybe it was like 20 grand the first week to do the Saturday. I think it was 20 grand actually. So okay, so then you panic, you do a few races, you get 20 grand by Tuesday. And I'm like, but now I just want to do a Saturday race. I don't want to have to go through Tuesday night, Monday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning, Friday night, and then do the Saturday race. I don't care. I just want to go, I've got the money, let me race on Saturday. Let me skip all the rubbish that's in between it.
Yep.
I don't
then you
care.
skip
I
some days.
didn't care. I literally at the end, I was just doing one race because you can't. I did try and go out and then go back in the garage again, and that doesn't work.
Yep.
You have to do something in the day for it to actually let you go past. Because I was like, I don't care. I've got I think for the last week I needed 200,000. I had like 800,000 in the bank. I was like, I don't care. So I went out and came back in again, and it went, start the day again. So then what I was doing the most expensive race with the most amount of money I could win. Just so I was winning 50 grand or 100 grand each time. I'd do one race, might do some jumps, get some money, and then next day get caught by police always around, which is fun. The police are rubbish. The police are useless as well. I must have got caught 3 times or something the whole game. And considering there's 4 weeks and there's 5 days, so there's 10 chances for them to catch me in 4 weeks. That's 40 times to catch me, and 3 times they managed to do it. Even the helicopters are rubbish. You can outrun helicopters in a car.
Yeah, that's logical.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The amount of times you get into a race, you've got like 5 cops behind you. You're like, okay, so you do a J-turn, or you do a quick spin, or you just go on the other side of the road, and then slowly they go, ping, cop destroyed, go around corner fast, cop destroyed. I was like, this is just terrible. So no, it's not very good. And the story's fine.
Yeah.
I won.
Good job.
Got my car back at the beginning. You know, the car you lose at the beginning?
Yep.
I got it back.
Ah, yes.
It wasn't
Bad person goes to jail.
No, actually, you make friends with her again.
Oh, wait, what?
I know.
That's not.
Plot twist.
Oh. But she backstabs you in the first 5 minutes of the game.
I know, but then she realizes she's getting backstabbed by somebody else, and you gang up against them.
Lame.
Lame-o.
Lame. I wanted to beat her and
Fighting.
then to dance as she cries and look and do the floss. Be like, I'm
None
much
of
better
that at
than
all.
you.
No, none of that at all.
Oh.
Everyone goes happy. Everyone's happy. Lots of skipping and dancing.
That's a bit sad.
Yeah, just annoying. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, making you do. Because the idea really would be you've got a week, like that. You have to get money until you've got enough money to do the next race. That's what you want, isn't it? That's like perfect. You don't need to go and because the last race is worth $1 million anyway. So you just make it like the reward's so good that it makes you go, you only get 100,000, I need 200,000, so you go get another 100,000, which takes you 20 races or whatever. That's a much nicer way of doing it than forcing you to go out, do a race, get some heat. Then you go out again, you're like, I can't just go back in, I've got to do something. And then you do a race, which then causes more cops to follow you, which you have to escape. Then you go back in, like, stupidest game.
Yeah, it sounds like they had a lot of content and they were like forcing you to go through it.
Yeah, because every week was a different, like, you might get a race which is, you can win a car. But I was like, I don't care, because you only need 4 cars. The final race is 4 cars. So you need one A, B, C, B, D, whatever it is, like C, C+, or S, S plus S, B, and D, maybe? You need one of each of those cars. So my first car was the Beetle, which I just souped up to the max of A. And that was any A race I used that and it would win. It was fine. And then there was that stupid car you get which looks ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's shocking.
Which I just stripped.
Exhausts that come out the side.
Yeah, so I just stripped all the stuff off it and made it look nice. And then used that as my max B.
Nice.
Yeah, that was really cool. And then I got a really nice Beamer, which was my max. Oh no, it was a Ferrari actually. My Ferrari was my S, which I won and just went and maxed it up to the top. I didn't do anything too really exciting, just max S. And then I had like a Lamborghini.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which I got at week 1. So that was my car for doing all my jumps. So I was literally just going out in the Lambo for most of the jumping around and doing stuff.
Brilliant.
Just it felt like 30 hours of not a lot really, like forcing me to do stuff.
Busy work.
Not lots of busy work. Yeah, lots of pointless stuff.
Oh, that's a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But at least the story's done. You're going to go back. You're going to try 100% it.
Oh, but there's a whole bunch of
installed it
multiplayer stuff where you need another person. So you can do multiplayer, but you need someone else to go with you. Like win S class, S plus class, all that. And you can create private races. So what you do is you go, private race with your mates. You can win these 5, and I'll win these 5, and then we'll get the achievement.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's also you have to do 25 online. What are they called? Like adventures almost. You know, in Forza 5 you do there's a race which is like 3 races in once.
Yep.
Yeah. So that basically.
So
but you have to do
in
20.
other words, Need for Speed.
Yeah.
They looked at Forza and they were like,
ooh, we can
right,
do that
Need
too.
for Speed, but Forza. Forza, but Need for Speed.
That's right.
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
The 4 was actually Need Forza Speed, basically. Yes.
I should have just called it Need Forza Speed.
Need Forza Speed, exactly. But 25 of them, and they're often like 3 races each. These little events. So that's 75 races. Like, and online as well. So you have to deal with people online. I'm like, no.
Well, I think I've got it installed. So maybe one day during this month we can get together and pin those off.
Yep. I got most of the achievements. I've got like 27 out of 41. So I've got a reasonable amount.
Oh, yeah. But when I had a look at your achievement thing, you've only got 300 out of 1,000 gamer score.
590.
Oh, okay.
590 out of 1,000. Yeah, no, it's refresh.
Oh, so if you finish the story, you get halfway in the achievements, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Because then you can go back if you want to.
But there's all like do 100% all the jumps, 100% all the top speeds, 100% all the speed, like point-to-point stuff, and all the drifts. And then there's an achievement if you get all the collectibles and do all of the challenges. Mm-hmm. I've done all their collectibles because that was easy. I bought the map for $7 because the game was on Game Pass. I was like, well, $7 is fine. And then went to all the collectibles and got those achievements.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because it shows them on the map, so you just go for a mission one day. tootling around picking them up.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very interesting or fun game. They seem to have forgotten what fun is,
Yes, indeed.
which is a bit sad because Need for Speed has always been such a really cool arcade racer, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
want to go back and make it cooler or
I
be
think-
like supercars up and make them look cool.
In the city's bad as well because it's not very fast racing. It's
True.
quite twisty turny. It's not kind of. It's some. There are some quite fast ones, but in like normal Need for Speed is you're going on highways, aren't you? And it feels
Yeah.
quite fast because you're just going from like A to B, and it's country roads and
Yep.
coastline roads and that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
this is a lot more faffing around some of the turner ones. And they have this thing called takedown where you have to get 250,000 points doing a takedown. Did you ever try the takedown?
What is
It's
a
like-
takedown?
You have to knock over stuff. You drive around knocking over stuff, doing like drifting. You get points for drifting, and you have to get a
Yep.
multiplier up. You get the multiplier by doing stuff all the time, like knocking over a cone, driving into a flaming bin, jumping. Like there's all this sort of stuff. You know, actually using your boosts. I'd get to like 60,000. That's the most I ever got was 60,000. It's like, how do you get to 250,000 for this achievement? And 60,000 was not high enough to get into the onto the podium.
Uh,
Like they were getting like computer gets like 90,000. It's like 90, 80, 70, and then me at 60.
oh, how annoying.
Yeah, and I'll do it again. Then
Like-
get 50 the next time. I'm like, this is not fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As you're describing this, all I'm thinking of is, hey, you could do something similar in Forza, don't you?
Yes, exactly. Yes, the 7, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Oh man. Yep. Okay.
Jealous
That's
much?
pretty-
Jealous much? Are you Need for
Oh.
Speed?
Yeah. Yeah. It does seem like they looked at Forza and they're like, right, we're gonna do it our way,
Yes, badly.
which is poorly.
I also played Pool Blitz.
Ah, the recommendation. You didn't even
Yes.
like the Instagram post.
Did I give you a heart in the comments? Didn't I?
Yeah, that's different to liking. Liking
Oh.
is double tick. Doop, doop.
Oh, God. Yep. No, I didn't like it. No. But I took advice from, I think it was an Oz or something. Was it Oz that dropped in?
Yeah. Oz was saying Pool Blitz. Pool Blitz is
Pool
a good one
Blitz.
because it's free as well, isn't it?
Yes, I've done 70% of the achievements, 14 out of 20.
Oh, nice.
And I
That's
spent
pretty
5
good
hours
going.
playing it. Yeah.
And it's just pool.
It's Pool. But Pool Blitz. It's actually like a mobile game. It's a kind of weird. Maybe because it's free, but it's a bit like a mobile game. Because you're playing... I just feel like this would be a mobile game. Like when you're playing it, you know, that feeling. It's fine. It's Pool. And I'm not bad at it. Like I kind of... Yeah, there's achievement for winning 10 in a row. There's achievement for winning 2 in a row. Or 3, 5 and 10, which I managed to get. And getting 100k. And like all this money. I've got all the ones that are quite straightforward now. But there's ones is cute. What are they called? Something quick fire or something tournaments. And you have to
Okay.
win 1, 10, and 20. And I've won 1. But they're free games and they're a bit intense because you're playing against people that are quite good. It's like I've won 2 now, but they take so much effort to kind of because you have to put in $5,000 worth of coins to get into them. And normal games win about 1,000, and they also cost like say a few hundred to get into. So it's not a very good kind of. If you lose $5,000, but then you've got to play a bunch of games to get this $5,000 back again. And then you go back. The first time I played it, I had $5,500 or something. You get gold coins. So all tournaments cost money to get into. The tournaments I was doing was 800. That's right, and I was winning like say 1,500. So you don't actually win 700, but if you lose your 800. You don't win anything at all. Yeah. So every tournament you go into costs you money, and if you
Yep.
lose, you lose all the money. But you don't make a
That's-
huge amount of money when you win. Yeah, so it was a bit of a like, I want to do this, want to get this one achievement in this QF mode because at least get one achievement in it. But it was going to cost me $5,000 and about 6 games to actually get into it. So, oh, bro, yeah,
That sounds very mobile-ish, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait
It's to
here.
keep you grinding.
Watch this ad while we wait. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch this 30-second ad for more playtime.
But what is this good? I've won the first QF, and he gives you $5,000 to get into it. You win 40 though, which was good.
nice,
So you win
okay.
$35,000 basically. I was like, okay, so I won that one. Then I did another one afterwards. I won that one too. But I'm now suspicious because I'm like, oh, but it's going to get harder because you get these tournament little what do they call themselves? Trophies. My trophy's about 250. So you kind of go, okay, so this guy's got two. I know I've played quite a few games to get my 250 trophies. You're playing against somebody with like 270, maybe 300, maybe 210 if you're lucky. But you know they played quite a few games to get to that point. So they must be half decent. So the more you
Is this
play,
all online or is this with computer?
I think it's online. It says guess sometimes, and sometimes it just says a person's name. I think it's online. I think you're actually playing against
Interesting,
people.
okay.
Because in the tournament, there's like 4 games going on at once. So I finished my game, and I might be waiting for the other games to finish. Yeah, I feel like it's online. I think you're playing against people the whole time. Some people are rubbish though, which makes you think they're computers. Yeah.
It's amazing. It sounds like a bit of a slog.
It's a
Well, both of
40-hour
those
game.
games.
It's 40 to 50 hours to get all of it. But I've got like 14 out of 20 in 6 hours. 5 hours. Just under 5 hours.
Not too bad.
And I'm
but I
happy
mean,
with that. I'm happy with that. That's like a good 700 gamer score or something.
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
a 70% completion.
Yeah, so I'm happy with that. It's increased my percentage of completion anyway.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'm not a completionist. I'm fine. Although I think Chili's going to play against me. She's installed it and she's playing it, so I might have a game against her somewhere.
Oh, fantastic.
So I can learn her.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yes. What have you been playing? Have you been playing anything at all? I know I've just done all the talking,
No.
so no.
No, I have not been playing any games. I think I've sat in front of my Xbox for about 15 minutes in total this week. So, just been slightly busy, which is a bit annoying. So this whole game played section is on you now. So that's your Friendly Feb game. And for those of us that don't know, Friendly Feb is the event that we run during February where we challenge you to play a game that is friendly, that doesn't have digital violence, that's like Pool or like Need for Speed where you're just driving around. Like, what other games? I'm supposed to be playing Far Changing Tide, but haven't gotten time to sit down with it yet. Hoping at some point this week that I will get.
I'm going to take your console off you. You're the problem. I'm going to take your console off you.
I am the problem. I use it every now and again to watch YouTube sometimes.
Just a little bit of my soul just died then.
And I mean, the Apple TV app on Xbox is fantastic. It's got Dolby Vision and it's got spatial audio. Do you know how good it sounds coming out of my Sonos speakers? True story.
I might have to go now. Might be it. Might be all over. Sorry to say.
So, yes, what other games have you been playing that are interesting, Lee? Before we move on to the new games coming up.
We never talked about Christmas.
Yes. What were you playing over Christmas, New Year?
So I played Cluedo. It's all Kinsman's fault. It's actually quite fun. It's literally Cluedo. It's quite fun.
Well, you're not going to play Cluedo and suddenly it's going to be like Halo Infinite or something.
I know, but you know, sometimes they do games and it's just bad. Like they don't do a very good version of it. They did a really nice job playing the game.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I won a few. I liked guess early though. I find it more fun to kind of guess early than wait. Because Kinsman's very much like, I need to have everything lined up exactly and then I'm going to guess. And I'm like, I'm going to guess. I know 2 and I'm going to guess the 3rd one. And the first couple of times it actually worked, which was awesome. And then on the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th go, it didn't work. But it was fun. It was good to guess. And, you know, you just got to go. Sometimes you just got to go for it and just go, right, I think it's this.
Yep.
It's a fun game.
Yeah. Go with your gut.
Exactly. Just go for it. Just like, what's the worst that can happen? You lose the game. I was like, oh, that's fine. That's okay. We'll get another game.
Yeah, restart.
Exactly. Just noticed your camera is really weird. I don't know why you're so low.
Oh.
That's right. I fixed
I don't know what happened.
No, I fixed
Thanks,
it. It's fine. It's okay. It was just a bit weird.
So Cluedo?
Cluedo. So that's fun. Good Christmassy game.
Yep. Definitely.
Minecraft Legends.
Yes.
So this is kind of cool game actually. I didn't play this. I wasn't going to play this originally because I wasn't overly like reviews wise. It wasn't that great. But what they did is they brought out hello Descendor. How's it going? What they did was they brought out an update where you can create your own worlds and make yourself invincible.
Right.
So,
Okay.
So what you do is you grab Kinsman, who's played the game on hard, and not invincible mode and completed the whole thing, and say, he's like, well, I can carry you in a sort of like, go here, do this, do this. So you know, my TA score last month was like 9,500 or something. Like I had a
Yeah, I saw it.
ridiculous
That's
TA
insane.
score. It's because of Minecraft Legends.
Huh.
But everyone
Okay.
can get this score, but don't, because it will affect my score. Because you can basically build the world and do the whole game with not being able to be killed, which is real fun. Because you can just run in there and kill stuff, and there's, you know, it's still fun to actually do. The story's cool, and the piglets are very naughty. They need to be taught a lesson, stuff like that.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a fun game.
And did you 100% it?
No, because there's a few achievements I couldn't quite get, or just didn't care enough. I got to 33 out of 40.
Which is also pretty good going.
82%, yeah. And the
I
ones
mean,
left over
we
are
better
all...
watch out.
Hey, sorry.
I was going to say, we better watch out because you might just turn into a completionist.
Yeah, that's right. I'm completionist until I get, like... there's actually a few in here I can probably get to as well.
Nice.
Oh, I probably could get most of these, you know.
And if you get them on the unlocked world, or the world where you can become invincible, that totally counts?
Yeah.
Huh?
And Kinsman was like, it just built the world. I joined his world. And then he was like, follow me. Off we trot. Run around doing stuff. Build these guys, put this here, do this. Yep. Send the zombies this way. Use these guys, they're quite fun. And because it's invincible, you can actually play. You can go, what happens if I send all the zombies in at once? You just send a whole bunch of zombies in. Or if you send in like loads of creepers, you just kind of go, I'm going to build a big army of creepers and send them all in and then see what happens. And then things just go bang, explode, and yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's a fun little game. It's a good idea of Microsoft to do that. Bring out like a invincible mode just for fun, just to mess around with it.
Yeah, well, they did announce that Minecraft Legends is no longer being updated.
It's not being developed.
or
Yeah,
maintained.
that's right, yeah. There's one achievement I can get, which is defeat the campaign in Legendary, because you actually have to play the game in Legendary.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And no buffs.
How many points is that worth?
There's 100, but it's 1,150. It's a 10-point OTA, basically.
Yes, that's hard.
Yeah, so that's a no.
Yeah, that is a nope.
That's a noob. But the whole rest of them, I look at this, I'll probably get the rest of them. Oh, defeat another player in sources, your sword and versus mode. I didn't get that one as well. We tried and killed each other, but it didn't work. You know, that whole kind of like, you log in, stand there, smack. Did it pop? No, it didn't pop. It's like, oh. Yeah, okay.
Try again.
Try again. Keep hitting me until it pops, yeah. So that's a cool game if you want something to mess around in.
Yeah, it sounds like lots of fun.
Yeah. The finals, I played that for 1 hour.
Number one. Is that the review? The finals. I played it for 1 hour.
Yeah.
What do you give it out of 10?
It's a 5.
Okay.
It's a 5 out of 10. It's fine. It's fun. If you like that sort of game, I don't know. I just didn't care. You know, you play games, you're just like, oh, it's fine, but I just didn't care enough.
Yeah, nothing drags you in. Nothing's exciting.
Because it's 4-man, and you can try and choose like 3 different size characters, big, small, and medium. And each one of those 3 characters has slightly different skills. Like small guys very zippy, run around. Big guys like an artillery, you know, that sort of style. You're like, okay. 2 random people you're playing with. There's no communication whatsoever. They just run off. You're like, oh, I suppose I'll run off with you guys then. And you're supposed to go... I don't think I won any of the games we played. You're supposed to go off and either go and get money or something, and then pick up bills or pick up coins. And the first person to get to a certain point, like say it's 4,000 or something, that wins a game.
Okay.
But you run from one point, pick it up, then run with this stuff to another point and drop it off. And all the time being shot at. I had a lot of fun being a sniper for a while, though. I'd sit on top of a building, and I was pinging people off from a distance. Like, they're all jumping around this coin area. And I was just sitting on the roof going, ding, and no one was going at me. So I was like, that was basically the whole game. I sat in there just shooting people. So that was cool.
Oh, nice. That's fantastic.
I don't know. I just didn't get. I didn't go. Oh, that's cool. I can see why everyone's playing this game. And now I see it dropping off the charts. I can now see that no one's playing this game. It's just dropped off.
Yeah. They paid a lot of money for some influencers to play it, and now everyone's realizing that it's actually not that great.
A bit boring. It's one of those games that doesn't have very many modes to play.
It's been done. Been done before.
Been done before. No fan letter yet. And finally, Goat Simulator 3.
Oh, yes. How good is this?
It's so good, isn't it? Me and Kinsman mucking around in Goat Simulator, basically. It's awesome. It's so much better than the first one.
Oh, brilliant. Does it still have the floppy physics?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. It has like
Nice,
banana people. It has all sorts of stuff. There's so much cool stuff in this game, and there's so many
brilliant.
callbacks to other games as well, and other movie series, anything like this. Even the start of Skyrim.
Oh, yes.
You come on a truck on the back of a cart being taken in, and kind of having a guy talk to you.
Oh, that's
It's
fantastic.
amazing. Goat Simulator is amazing. So play it. It's on Game Pass. Just jump in. The achievements are real fun as well. Like there's some really cool achievements in there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, Goat Simulator has always been lots and lots of fun.
No, it hasn't. No, but I think Goat Sim 3 actually works.
Oh, Goat Simulator 1 was heaps of fun. You can't. Did you ever play it?
Yeah, of course it did. Yeah, but no, I just didn't get it. I didn't get into it. I played it, but it was mostly just mucking around. Whereas I think the achievements give you really good little things to do, like little missions to do.
Yeah, you need to play number 1, following the achievements, because they also give you cool missions to do.
Nah, Goat Sim 3 is the way to that. That is the game. I spent 12 hours in that game, I've just noticed, which is interesting.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty good.
But actually funny. So I played a lot of Cameron when it first came out. So I got a key for it when it first came out. So me and
Yep.
Cameron did a whole bunch of stuff, and then Kingsman basically, I think he completed the game. He said, "I'll jump into my world and we'll just have a play." I was like, "Oh yeah." So I went through and he's like, "Have you got this achievement yet?" Nope. Right, come over here, do this stupid thing. Oh yeah, achievement popped. Just went through the whole thing, and then I wanted to do there's a final mission where you take on the developer almost, I think it is.
Oh,
It's
yep.
so weird. But the problem is, I helped him for the first. There's like 3 stages to it. I helped him for the first stage. It kicked me out because it's a single player second stage.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay. So I jumped into my world, which I'd never actually started my own world. So I started the game for the first time ever, and I was right at the beginning. I had to do everything. I was like,
how annoying.
so I've got all the achievements all the way up until the last achievement for like completing the main mission and touching the computers is like one of the last 2 main. I can't get them until I do every single part of the game in my world. I was like, that's all very well helping people out, but that's really annoying.
Yep. That is quite annoying.
Yeah. So I'm almost going to have to just go into every, once every few weeks, just play it for an hour or two until I get a bit more done. Okay, a bit more progress is made, then jump out, and then go back in again and do a bit more until I get to the final boss, and then I can knock out the final
Grind
boss.
away.
Just grind
Yep.
away at it, yeah. And just kind of work out smart ways of doing stuff, because I don't need to do anything else except these stupid last couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
But you unlock the towers, and there's like 4 towers to unlock or something, or 4 levels of towers to unlock, and I'm on level 2.
Oh,
I
like
think
Assassin's Creed.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
And it does kind of spin and it kind of comes up and spins when you go to them. But then you have to upgrade your kind of hall area, whatever it's called, your home. You have to upgrade that.
Oh.
It's so good.
Oh, what an amazing game.
It's insane. It's so
Coffee Stain makes some really cool games.
good. Yeah, for sure. Other than that weird Aussie one they brought out, that weird, what was that? The one with the weird looking people that walk around with Aussie accents? That was those guys, wasn't it?
What game is this?
It came up as like it's a game of one of the Xbox we're bringing out games thing, and there's a bunch of like weird looking figures talking with an Aussie accent. An Aussie company, aren't they? Go Sim guys.
No. Coffee Stain. They're the ones that make Satisfactory.
Oh, okay. No, it's not those guys then. Who was it? Because it was a weird game, and you could kind of feel the same sort of weirdness as an Aussie company. Okay, doesn't matter. It's not this.
Very strange.
And that's it. That's what we played. That was my kind of Christmas New Year.
Oh, sounds like a very cool gaming time.
Yeah. Jumping in and helping people, mucking around. And obviously Diablo, completed Diablo as well.
Oh,
On
yes.
the 26th of
You and
December.
Diablo.
Completed the game on 26th of December. 100%.
Nice, 100%. Fantastic.
100%.
Good job. Good going.
Yeah, no, it was
How many
awesome when I got
hours?
there. Hey? How many hours? 328.
Yes, that is just a few.
Yes. But that final achievement, though, was so scary because I got stuck. Did I tell you how it happened on the final achievement? I got to 49.8 and then the butcher appeared.
Yep. And then you just
I was
run.
like, and then I managed to jump out and, yeah. I was actually playing with Descendo, who's in the chat now, with Luke, who hadn't played before and
Nice.
just went straight in with a hardcore character.
Brave. Very brave.
Brave. He's like, if we're going to play it on hardcore. Like, Sure.
I
Okay.
like it.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, Descender.
Yes. Crazy. Hardcore's the only way to play. Yes. It was fun though. It was fun running around doing that.
Yeah, just a little bit scary.
A little bit scary. Yes. Much squeaking and squealing going on.
Squeaky. Ah,
That's me.
cool. Before we move on to the new games that are coming out this week, the selection that we have chosen, or I have chosen, we're going to do the fan letters again. So if you want to send us fan mail, you can email us at hello@thexboxcast.co.nz. And our fan mail is from our biggest fan again, which says, Dear the Xbox Cast, I managed to morph into a cat for an hour last week to celebrate Friendly Feb. Little did I know the chapter involved outsmarting and outrunning dozens of blood-sucking critters. Now you see, I already deal with blood-sucking critter on a daily basis, as my 4-month-old loves to use my bicep as a suck toy when I rock him to sleep. Luckily my baby is cute, so I allow it. But these video game leeches give me the heebie-jeebies. Should I continue catting around or find something else to play? Your biggest fan, Jim Beans.
I feel
The
like she needs to
beans.
continue. I think the beans needs to continue. Captain
Yeah,
Beans.
no, I think the beans should continue.
Continue. Because she's used to the blood-sucking leeches, so she might as well just continue on the same theme.
Indeed. Plus, it's always fun to be a bit of a cat and just cat around.
Yes. I bet she uses that meow function quite a lot, though.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you? Pretty good.
Terratoba, true. Oh, is it that scary? But you're not attacking them, though, are you?
No, but you're running. Terratoba is all about running away, not attacking.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I
Terratoba is lethal.
feel like it's okay if you're being friendly and they're attacking you. That's not your fault. That's just that's their issue, not yours.
That's their issue. Yep, fair enough. All right. So, final section for this podcast tonight is the new games that are coming out this week. I have a selection of 5 of the best games I could find because the selection is shocking this week.
Oh, one less notice. 1 second.
Okay. 1 second while Lee gets himself organized. Chat amongst ourselves. So if you'd like to support us, we have a Patreon. If you want to come chat to us, we have a Discord. If you want to follow us on the socials, we have Twitter. And if you want to watch us live stream, we're on YouTube and Twitch and Lee's Twitch. And we even stream in our Discord, so you can jump in and watch us live, give us stick in Discord.
Assist
But
us.
we want you guys more on our Twitch to push our numbers up.
You've been putting in pictures in our OneNote.
Always. I've always been putting pictures. Or which pictures?
I mean the pictures on the actual titles of the pages.
Yes, the emoji.
The emojis. That's hilarious.
Emojis are the new thing, Lee. They're fantastic.
Oh, should I put my questions in there for this week as well? Oh,
Yes.
I didn't put them in last week.
Oh, that's a pity.
Okay, I'm ready.
Right, are we ready? So, starting us off this week is something to chew on. It is Cannibal Abduction. From horror master Thomas, surname I'm not even going to bother
That's an
pronouncing
amazing
because
surname, though.
every single letter in it.
Guy. That's an amazing surname.
Yeah. Say that again, but Foster.
Oh, yeah. Guy.
There we go. Comes 2 Twisted Tales of Terror. This thrilling VHS-styled low-poly survival horror pack is a must-have for any slasher enthusiast. With cat and mouse style gameplay and light puzzles, avoid the killers at all costs by using shadows or hiding spots. Can you survive, or will you join the ranks of those who have failed?
Is it like, what's it called, that stupid cat game then? Because it's got cat and mouse.
Cat game.
Cat game. Why can't I log in? Xbox. Oh my God.
I think the website's broken.
Oh my God, Xbox. Because it says, how old are you? Contact locked. I'm not doing that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Xbox, sort yourself out.
So when they say low poly, they mean like PlayStation 1 style graphics.
No, they mean VHS. Oh, yeah.
But
So there's a whole bunch of VHS movies that come out, like horror movies in VHS style.
oh, okay,
Yeah. So I think that's what they mean.
that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
But yeah, the graphics are very blocky, very square. There is no circle in sight.
Who needs circles?
No one needs circles. This next one's going to make you question things. It is called The Inquisitor.
God.
How good was that segue? My
Oh,
word.
that was really special. I heard everyone
Okay.
groan when you did that.
Now here we go. This is going to challenge my pronunciation. You are Mortimer Madderden.
See, I think that's quite easy. That's not a hard one.
Oh my word. There's Mortimer Madden.
Yeah,
Madderden.
Mortimer Maddening.
Oh gosh.
It's
An
lots of
inquisitor
M's and
in
D's.
God's service, sent to the town of Kunstein.
Königstein.
Yeah.
Königstein. It's like the It's like the
Königstein?
Swedish racing car, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think it was pronounced that way, but okay.
I'll go Königstein. Yeah.
Königstein, which is plagued by a series of mysteries and sin. Solve the various cases and crimes of those who have transgressed against the faith, all while uncovering the truth of a dark evil from another realm that is trying to enter the world of the living.
Microsoft website's broken. Come on,
Yet
guys.
again. So this is
Interesting.
something interesting. Looks like a bit of a choose your own adventure.
That guy looks like Aragorn.
Yes, I know he does, doesn't he?
That's all I got.
It's a
Got nothing else to say about
yeah.
that. What is it with scary
Yep.
games this week, though?
It's a good question because the next
This one
scary
looks
game
freaky too.
is Alyssa Developer's Cut.
Yeah, all of them have.
Elite.
All of them have content locked, so I can't get into them.
Yeah, this one also. Do you know what this one reminds me of? Alone in the Dark, the first one. It looks
Ooh.
extremely similar. So it'll be
that's
scary
so
if you're
cool.
7.
Because the new one's coming out.
Ooh. So elite royal agent Alyssa, hot on the heels of a notorious thief in a fantastical world somewhat reminiscent of the 1920s, finds herself suddenly whisked away to an old bizarre Victorian-style mansion. Now trapped in a world upside down, Alyssa must find a way to escape, all while being hunted by the mansion's strange mechanized doll-like inhabitants.
No, it's haunted.
Can you
You're
survive
right in
the
the first
doll
place.
house?
Can you survive the first? Sorry, you're haunted. It was correct in the first place.
Haunted. You sure it's not hunted? Oh yeah, cool.
No, it's you.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's looks like Alone in the Dark. It's got the exact same polygon camera angles.
Yeah,
you know,
the weird camera angle was always
up
funny
in the
about
corner.
Lone Dark, wasn't it? Like you're trying to walk around, and
Yeah.
you're trying to work out.
Yeah, which direction to
which-
face
which-
and where to
yeah.
go.
Yeah. I was born in 1922. Oh, I get to see stuff though.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh yeah, it is very polygon, isn't it? Oh yes.
It's
Wow.
very interesting.
Okay.
You see what I mean? It's
No, it's completely Alone in the Dark. Even graphics wise, it's the same.
yeah, it's 100% Alone in the Dark.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. To keep us in our rhythm, the next game is Invector Rhythm Galaxy. Now, this one was chosen because it's from Warner Music and the acclaimed indie studios Hello There Games. Hello There Games? It sounds a lot like a different indie studio that's called Hello Games.
Oh. And Warner Music, is that like Warner Brothers?
Yeah, like Warner Music, the music publishing company. So the music in this game should be theoretically quite good.
And shouldn't have issues with licensing too.
Yes, in theory. So, Invector Rhythm Galaxy invites players to embark on a musical journey, soar through vibrant celestial landscapes synced to the beat of chart-topping hits from some of today's biggest stars, including Charlie Puth, Pink Pantheress, 50/50, and many more.
Wow.
I have no
You
idea
said
who
that
any
like
of
you
those-
know those guys so well.
I know, they're my biggest friends. We hang out on the weekend. Oh, Charlie Puth. Puth? Yeah, no. We totally hang out and
Yeah.
it's cool.
Show your age,
Yeah,
right? Showing your age.
Pink Pantheress is just, the greatest.
Yeah.
I love that one song that she does. That
Yes, it was really good.
goes-
That came out not long ago.
Yeah, and was on the radio the other day.
Yes. This game looks cool though. I do like the graphics, and it's got
The
fun.
graphics look very cool,
Yeah, it's a bit like
very
what's like.
fun. It's got 4-player split screen, which is quite nice.
Yeah, that would hurt your face though, I imagine.
Oh, it would. So everything in this game is extremely neon, extremely bright and colorful. It looks like a fantastic beat racer, sync to the music racer. It looks very fun.
There's no video though, so they're not showing off the music on the website.
Well, probably copyright striked.
On the Xbox website.
Warner Music probably copyright striked the Warner Music game
Yeah,
because that's how it normally
copyright. What is this last game?
This last game made the list because its name is just, you hear its name and you're like, yes, that makes sense. It's fantastic. It sounds like what I want to play. This game is called Moustache in Hell.
I don't know. I don't know. One morning, John Moustache woke up anxiously, only to find himself in a strange place. I don't know if that makes sense, that sentence. One morning, John Moustache woke up anxiously.
Well, John Moustache
Surely
is
he
the
woke
hero's
up
name.
and was anxious because he found himself in a strange place. Not woke up anxiously, only to find himself. Did he know he was in a strange place when he woke up?
Well, I mean, if you're sleeping and someone moves your bed, you kind of feel that you're not in your same place, So you would wake up anxious, I think.
But you'd wake up and then you'd be anxious, wouldn't you? You would wake up anxiously.
Well, I mean, unless you get woken up at your sleep cycle where
Unless it
you
just
are
feels
quite
a bit
anxious.
weird and makes you anxious, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe someone wakes you up and you remember, actually, I live alone. Then you'd be quite anxious.
That would be anxious, yeah. But then you become anxious. You wouldn't be anxious.
Indeed.
Wow, this
So,
game
yeah,
looks
it's a
interesting.
twin stick
A twin stick shooter.
twin stick shooter action game where you basically shoot enemies, and you are a guy named John Moustache who has a moustache for just to, hammer the joke home.
Yep. Hello, John Moustache.
Yes, nice to meet you. Maybe they're hoping he becomes the next Duke Nukem.
Yeah, something like that. It's more like a Vampire Survivors Star Wars.
Yeah, it looks quite interesting. But the name is funny, so that's why I chose it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right, that's all the new games I have for you. That's literally the best games of the 20-something that are coming out this week. There's so many.
To be honest,
games.
I feel like they've let you down.
Well, remember, if you think you are let down by these games, just remember it could be worse. I rest my case.
Okay, cool. And then is Carl doing this on the fly? Sus, is what Simone says. Such support.
What am I doing on the fly?
I don't know, but it was sus, so I like it. That's good. She called you out. Whatever
sus.
you were doing, it was sus.
Maybe it's my knowledge of the new pop stars of these days.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Yes. Pink Panthers.
My friends that I hang out with.
Right,
on
okay,
the
so
weekend.
we need to finish this podcast.
Right.
But
There we go. The old man has called it.
No, we've got to do the Xbox Cast Xbox trivia time first, though.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Come on.
So you've got the questions.
I have so last week's questions, we had people
yes,
answering,
okay. Yep.
which was
Go
good.
through the answers.
Go for the answer. Okay, so the first one was the year that the Xbox console was originally released. 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. The answer is... I haven't actually got the answers to any of these. So I think it's 2001. I'm trying to find the question. There it is there. I'm relatively confident it's 2001.
That's hilarious. I don't have the answers. So
No, because I forgot to ask for the answers before asking for more questions. But then I sussed out if you ask the questions, then ask the answers, it gives you to them. You're like, oh, okay, that's actually a better way of doing it. We had 9 people say 2001, which is nice. And one person called Jim Beans said 2003.
Oh, okay.
Disappointing.
Just a bit.
Which iconic Xbox franchise features a super soldier named Master Chief? So we have Gears of War, Halo, Fable, or Forza Motorsport.
Oh yeah, Forza Motorsport
Forza
just seems to tick
Motorsport.
those boxes.
Yeah, so 10 people said Halo. I believe they are correct. And 4 people, actually it's 3 people said Fable. They're very silly. One of them was called Gary, one was called Jim Beans, and the other one was Kingsman. Thanks, Kingsman. Good work. I'm glad everyone played, actually. This is good. What is a subscription service the Xbox previously accessed library of games for a monthly fee? Xbox Gold, Xbox Live, Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Ultimate.
Yep.
We have one person that said B, Xbox Live. That's Gary. Most people said 3. It's Game Pass. And then we have
Yep.
one person that said Xbox Ultimate, which in theory is actually correct.
Xbox Ultimate.
Yeah, but it's not called Xbox Ultimate, is it? So no, it's wrong.
No.
Beans, you're wrong again. Did you say D to every answer to this question? Which Xbox controller feature allows players to customize the sensitivity of the thumbsticks? I do not know the answer to this. Most people said adaptive sensitivity.
Well, with a name like adaptive sensitivity, you'd think that that's the right answer.
But it could be dynamic response or precision control. Precision control makes sense as well, doesn't it?
No, not really.
No? Okay. We had 9 people with that anyway. And then we had 2 people that said, Gary and Jim Beans both said D, Xbox Elite Series, which is brilliant.
Yep.
There's definitely a theme here.
Yeah, there definitely does seem to be a theme going on.
Oh. Weird. Okay, so the next question was, gang, I've missed out one of the questions somehow. Oh, no, because
Oh,
it redone
dear.
it, didn't it? Did it come at the end then? Oh, no, it's because it was messed up, because it told me that the highest achievement game score a player can achieve is 50,000, 100,000, or 200,000, 1 million. And, of course, the answer is more than 1 million, so it was wrong.
Yes.
What game studio is known for creating the popular Xbox title Gears of War? So this one here actually causes issues, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, because it doesn't give any right answers.
No. So 343, Bungie, Coalition, or Turn 10. I was like, the Coalition do it. But you're like, no, they didn't create it. They just do it now.
Yes.
So most people say
originally.
Coalition because they're like me and right.
Oh, yeah, okay. Whereas the real answer is Epic. Epic first made Gears of War and then sold the IP to Microsoft.
So what I'm thinking is, because it's my quiz, I'm right.
You get to choose the answer.
And we had 4
okay.
people who said Turn 10, and they were Gary, Jim Bean, and Kinsman. Interesting. Name the cloud gaming service on Xbox that allows players to stream games to various devices. Xbox Remote Play, Xbox Cloud Gaming, Xbox Anywhere, Xbox Play Anywhere. We had a varied answers for this one. We had 3 people said Remote Play, Beans and Keo. We had 5 people say Cloud Gaming. We had 1 person, Kingsman, said Anywhere. And then Oz says Xbox Play Anywhere.
Okay.
I believe it's B, Cloud Gaming.
Yeah, it's definitely cloud gaming.
It's interesting a lot of people choose different ones, though.
Yeah, it is.
Which Xbox console is known for emphasizing 4K gaming and featuring a built-in 4K Blu-ray player? 360, Xbox One, Series S, or Series X? The answer is obviously Series X. And two people said, Gary and Kingsman said the 360. 1 person, Bean, said Xbox Series S, and everyone else was right.
And everyone else was right.
And the popular Xbox racing franchise Forza Motorsport, what is the in-game currency called? Credits, tokens, gear points, or racing bucks? It should be racing bucks, really. I feel
It should really be racing bucks.
They missed
missed
that.
opportunity.
Missed opportunity. And that's what Kingsman reckons too. And Gary and Chili Dog reckon it was gear points. Simone reckons, as Jim Beans reckons, it was tokens, and everyone else is right. That seems the way to go. So this is the one that's going to cause issues, this question.
Yep.
What Xbox exclusive title follows the adventures of a young protagonist named Aloy in a post-apocalyptic world with robotic creatures? Horizon Zero Dawn, Recall, Ori and the Blind Forest, or Sunset Overdrive? So basically the question is that this is not a PlayStation exclusive game. they're talking about.
Yes.
So there's a problem. And the answer is actually Horizon Zero Dawn. And lots of people said that, which is good. Hooray said it, and Beans didn't say it. I guess she said something else. Lots of people were confused, though. Keo said Recall. So I'm actually going to say is Recall the answer. Gary?
Recall's not the answer. The name's
I know.
not Alloy and Recall.
I know, but it's Xbox exclusive. I'm sorry, but it's a hard one, that one, because everyone's wrong. Question's wrong, but the people, I don't know. It's so confusing. So we shall continue on with this week's multiple choice questions.
Yep.
These are about Gears of War, the Gears of War franchise.
All of them?
Yep.
Interesting.
All 10 questions are about Gears of War. What is the name of the fictional planet where much of the Gears of War series takes place?
Yep, I know this answer.
Syrah? Ifira, maybe? Jacinto and Nexus.
Do I have to say my answers, or?
I feel like you do.
Because if I say my answers, then people will use them and for the voting when we put
Maybe,
them
but
in
that
the
proves they listen to the podcast, though.
Okay. So the answer is A, Sarah.
Okay, cool. That's an interesting answer. Who is the main protagonist in Gears of War series? Marcus Phoenix, Dom Santiago, Baird, or Coltrane?
Marcus Phoenix, my boy.
What is the monstrous enemy... Sorry, what? Oh, so these questions will end up in the Discord. I'll put them in after this podcast so people can answer. What monstrous enemy species serves as the primary antagonist in Gears of War? Is it the Swarm, the Locust Horde, the Lambent, or the Stranded?
Locust
Horde. What is the name of the chain sword equipped assault rifle that's become an iconic weapon in the series? The Lancer, the Gnasher, the Hammerburst, or the Boomshot?
The Lancer. Man,
What?
I'm acing this quiz.
You're doing well. Do you think you are? Interesting. We'll see.
I think so. Why aren't interview questions like this?
Exactly. What does DNS mean? What does DNS do? What game marked the debut of the Gears of War series on the 360? Gears of War, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, or Judgment?
Number 1, Gears of War, the first one.
On 360.
Yep.
What is the capital city of coalition ordered government, or COG, in the Gear of War universe? Is it Timgad, Halvo Bay, Etheria, or Jelane?
I want to go with C, Etheria.
Etheria, okay. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm saying it with confidence. Maybe that's...
Yeah, say it with confidence. I don't think you're pronouncing it right.
No.
It's the only one that sounds familiar.
This is good, though. Caught you out. In the Gears of War 4, who is JD Phoenix's father and central character from the earlier games? Marcus Phoenix, Dom Santiago, Damon Baird, or Augustus Cole?
It's Marcus Phoenix.
Stupid question.
This is all. Ask ChatGPT to make these questions harder.
Yes, I did. I literally put in. I just went in. I have 10 multiple choice questions about Gears of War. That's all it did, and it came up with these questions. Which is why they're wrong sometimes. What enemy faction emerges as a new threat in Gears of War 4 after the defeat of the Locust Horde? Was it the Swarm, the Lambent, the Stranded, or the UIR, the Union Independent Republics?
The Swarm.
Swarm, okay.
How good is the Swarm? Well, I don't know whether they're good enemies or not.
What is the name of the robotic companion that accompanies characters in Gears 5? Jacks, bolts, drones, sentries.
Jack.
Which installment of the series introduced the concept of a cooperative multiplayer mode with split screen or online play? Was it Gears of War 2, 3, Judgment, or 4?
Say that again?
Yeah, interesting. Which installment of the series introduced the concept of cooperative multiplayer mode with split screen or online play? Gears 2, 3, Judgment, or 4?
First one.
The first one.
Yeah, that's not one of the answers.
I know. That's why it's interesting. The answer's going to confuse you as well. I have the answers to these questions. So what it thinks the answer is interesting.
Yeah, well, it's whatever it thinks the answer is, it's wrong.
We'll find out next week.
I suppose you will.
I'll check them in. There's a room called TXXTT because the Xbox
Yep.
Cast Xbox trivia
Yeah,
time. I always forget the last two bits, which is annoying. But yeah,
Oh, so that's all the 10 questions.
that's 10 questions.
Man,
Good
I
luck
got
at
10 out of 10.
Good luck at home.
Oh, brilliant. So you chuck them into the Discord, people will vote, and we'll cover it next week.
Yes, I'm just reading a comment from Waz Oz from Cooper saying the last question would be correct for recall if the character's name was Jodie.
Yo.
So the character's wrong. That's what it is.
Yes.
We're not sorry at all. No, Jim Beans is not sorry about answering wrong to all the questions.
No, she's not sorry. D for Dunkley, she
D
says.
for
Oh,
Dunkley.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, Beans.
There you go. That was fun.
Right.
I'm done
Are we
now.
ready to get out of here?
Let's go now because we're hitting 2.5 hours nearly. So yeah, we should probably go.
No, it's definitely time to head off. So that's our show for the week, this guys. Remember to follow us where you want to follow us, to join our Discord, and do all those other things like subscribe to the Patreon and all the other nonsense that podcasts say at the end. We do have an email that you can email us at hello@thexboxcast.co.nz.
That's amazing. I haven't heard you say that before.
What?
Do we get emails? I have them on my phone.
We do get emails.
But nothing.
Yeah,
useful.
we get emails. Send your fan mail in, and we will
Yes.
read it out on the show. And make sure you watch us on Twitch and YouTube, and make sure you follow us on Discord and Twitter and all the rest of all that stuff. If you want to follow us individually, we all have our own social medias. Mr. Lee, what are your social medias?
I'll talk about my podcast I do on my stream I do on Sundays with Paul.
Yep.
That's very cool. We did the Lord of the Rings characters in Pathfinder. So we created Gandalf, Gimli, Legolas, or Legolas as they kept saying, which I kept correcting. Legolas and one more. Who is it? Aragorn? Yeah, Aragorn. Really interesting, actually. Kind of cool. And then we did the mission where they, with a fool of a took, knocks the skull down the whale. Then you hear the drums. So we did that from that scene until running through and escaping. And we didn't fight the Balrog. We ran from the Balrog. But yeah, we did take out the trolls and take out a bunch of gobbies and yeah, it was a bunch of orcs in there. It was cool. It was full fun.
Oh, that's
There
fantastic.
was two of us. So
These adventures seem to be going on for almost 4 hours these days.
Oh, this was a 3 hour 40. It's a bit longer
Yeah.
because it's hard to create characters though, because you're kind of sitting there going, Gandalf. Okay, so Gandalf, and then you're working out what Gandalf was actually like as a character when you watch him in the movies, reading him in the book, how he played, and he didn't use that many spells. If you watch him, he does lots of fighting or lots of healing. He didn't fire. Wizards go fireball, fireball. You know, if you're playing AD&D, you got a wizard. You make him a pyro, and he does lots of fireballs. That's basically what a wizard does. Yeah. Yeah.
Fireball, frost or shock.
Frost. Yeah, you do that, but he doesn't do any of that. If you watch the movies or read the book, he doesn't do many spells.
No.
He does fireworks with the kids
Yeah.
at the beginning, but that was like we're just going. But that's really weird because you kind of think, oh, he's a wizard. He doesn't. But he doesn't. He doesn't do. Most of his fighting is with his staff or his sword. So he's like a battle wizard almost, and like that sort of style. So you kind of lean on that a little bit, and he does healing because he's very kind of it was kind of interesting playing it. And Legolas is not really a ranger; he's more of a fighter as well. Like he's a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
But he's very good at tracking too. So you kind of have to discuss. Well, he's good at tracking because he's an elf. So you have to give him a little bit of tracking. But he's not really. He's more of a fighter because he's a very selfish fighter as well. He just goes off and kills stuff. He doesn't really work with anybody as well.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
you
Lone
kind of
Ranger.
yeah. He works on his own. Yeah. Whereas then Aragorn works with people. He's like a king and he has all this kind of charismatic stuff going on. But he's also very good with a bow. He's very good with a sword. So you got to build this. And then Gimli's a dwarf with a big axe and he smashes things. So he was actually the easiest character to build because he was just like, oh well, he's a fighter, he uses a big axe, and he's a dwarf.
Yep.
Yeah,
Done.
so that was easy, quite easy. But the rest of them we had to kind of work out because you kind of think elves are rangers normally
Yeah, definitely.
because he doesn't wear any armor, which also is a very rangery sort of thing. But he's actually a fighter more than a ranger because he has all the skills of like being able to shoot arrows quickly and from very close range and stuff, which is like a fighter ability. So it's really interesting. That's why it took so long, because we had to discuss each step of the characters, and then
Oh,
yeah. And I was putting up wiki pages about each character. Go, oh, so what their background is, because basically Gandalf's a god, so you kind of go, okay, he's like a Nephirim, I think you call
he
it.
said
What it is.
he's a wizard, and I was like, no, he's not a wizard.
No, he's not, but he is at the
Was-
beginning. So then we were like,
Yeah.
okay, so he's like, he levels up as a wizard until he goes and fights the Balrog, then he comes back as a god. So that's what we were doing it. Like, oh, he comes back as an oracle, which is basically the godlike characters. So you level, then he fights a Balrog, comes back as a god, then he levels as a oracle, which is a different sort of character.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it was
'Cause,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't exactly in D&D. You can't exactly make someone a level 1 god.
No, but he wasn't a god. When he was the Grey, he was just a wizard, wasn't he? Although really long-lived wizard, but he was still just a wizard as he was acting and running around. He was walking around with his staff, making everything light up. That was all he was doing, basically.
Yeah, so he was it's Gandalf the Grey. People thought he was a wizard, but he was still
For
a
sure.
god servant.
Yeah, he was hundreds of thousands of years old or whatever. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But as a character that you see in a
Yeah,
book or in
as
the
a
movie,
character,
he was a guy that had a staff that did fireworks and was really handy when it was dark because he could make his staff light up. Oh, and he can unlock things too.
Yes.
That was it. It does
So
unlocks. It unlocks lots of doors with his staff. You're going, okay, so that's.
And he can read the language of Mordor.
Ah, yeah, well, no, yes, well learned because he's old. He's well learned. So you have like lore and stuff like that. So, which you can add to there. He's very good at reading books. He has like a whole book reading thing, but that's a wizard stuff as well. So that kind of linked to the wizards.
Indeed.
Yeah, and Aragorn was the same. He was old, so he had a lot of knowledge. So you give him like historical lore, elven lore. We give him because he lived with the elves.
Yep.
Because he was
yeah,
kind of
fair
part
enough.
elf. That's what we kind of went with that. He's like a half elf, basically.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Sounds like lots of fun.
Yeah. We're going to do Avengers in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So, yeah, because it's fun.
Yeah, cool. And apart from that happens every Sunday.
Yes.
Where else can people find you?
LeeHowe25, which is possibly someone in there now watching. I don't know who it is, but there's someone in there now. And on Twitter's Lee Howard, and on Xbox is Lee Howard as well.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And you can find me at Zarkras on Twitter, currently X, and Xbox. Just one name, easy to find. That's where you'll find everything.
Hippo HQ. Hippo HQ is where all that happens as well.
Yeah, Hippo HQ on YouTube
On YouTube's, yeah.
is where all the rando stream stuff happens.
Yep. I do stream
sure
it,
you
but
watch
go
it
to
out
his thing because he's better at me. He just like tidy up and does all the streams and makes them all nice and pretty and then releases them properly. So he'd probably go and read his.
He's like an actual video producer.
Actual producer. That's why he's producer Paul.
Producer. Oh, brilliant.
It all links
Oh,
back.
okay. Right, Mr. Lee. It is now 2 hours 30. I think it is time for us to call it.
Yes.
We've talked long enough. People are tired of hearing our voices.
I'm tired of
And
talking.
we need to go and have a good nap. So thank you all for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for everyone in the streams. Thanks for everyone who downloads the podcast later. And thanks for everyone who supports us on Patreon. You'll get a shout out soon enough. So we've been the Xbox Cast, and we'll see you all on Xbox Live for as long as it shall live. Goodbye. Good night.
Hello.
Hi. He's one of the Malar, a primordial spirit created to help the Valar first shape the world.
Yes, I saw that. You should check out the podcast. Go and check out the Hippo HQ stream. Paul does know quite a lot as well. Like surprising amount. Well, not really, but he does know quite a lot, especially about the book as well.
Oh yeah.
Because I haven't read the book in, I don't know, 20 years probably. So, oh, longer. Because the movie came out 20 years ago, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, the movie did come out 20 years ago. So yeah. No, one of my things this year is to read through the Lord of the Rings again.
It's a slog. The first book's really good. The second book's okay. The third book is a slog.
I don't know. I like the books. They give so much detail, and I really, really like world building. And
Yeah.
that just all my boxes.
Yeah, no, I get it, and I've read them, but I still found the third book it was too much slowness in it.
The movies have spoiled you, Lee.
In a good way though. Sometimes they don't.
So yeah. No. The what version of the Lord of the Rings did you read ages ago?
Oh, I have no idea. I have
Because
no idea. There's
if you want to reread Lord of the Rings, you have two options. There's if you listen to the audiobooks on Spotify, they're narrated by Andy Serkis, the dude that does the voice for
I know
Gollum.
who it is. Yep.
He does all the cool voices. Apparently, it's amazing. You can't listen to it and work at the same time because he just pulls you in, and you just forget what's going on. The other way to read it is with the 50th anniversary edition, which is based on the second edition of Lord of the Rings that J.R.R. Tolkien himself fixed up before Christopher Tolkien jumped in and started doing all his editions.
Oh, okay.
And that one has so much, like it takes about 100 pages before chapter 1 starts. It's all just letters and writing from people who are part of the Tolkien Foundation, and then J.R.R. himself, and like other letters all about how they're fixing the text, and how when he printed version 1, the lettering was done differently in the US compared to the UK. And so the US version of version 1 and the British version of version 1 were different. They capitalized different words. They had different meanings. And then he tried to bring them together. And then version 2 did the same thing where it was very different. And then the version 3 that was in the US was printed off the wrong part of version 2. And man, you hear all the history about the actual book.
Sounds like a nightmare.
And it's insane. And like in some of the Elvish words he made up, the US people decided to try correct his spelling.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
So you read through it and you're just like, this is fascinating. The fact that this book even exists is amazing, because everything that could go wrong about getting it printed went wrong. Just, it's shocking. But it's fascinating to hear the history of the book of Lord of the Rings.
You read The Silmarillion then, have you?
Yeah.
You
Ages
have?
ago. I need to reread it.
Oh, that book's a nightmare. I did try to start reading it.
You think Return of the King is a slog. The Silmarillion
Yeah,
is
no.
so dry.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Like, just you got to pour water on the book at some points because it's just so dry. It's just sucking all the moisture out the air.
I couldn't do it. I think I read like a quarter of it or something. I was just like, I just don't care. After a while.
It's one of those books you got to read a chapter and have other books you're reading, and you read a chapter and like you take it all in, and then you read something else for a bit, and you go back to the next chapter. You can't just sit and read it cover to cover. It's too much.
Yeah, that's how I was trying to do it. But this was, oh, God knows how old I was at the time. Must have been a kid, probably.
Yeah, see if you can do it now. It'll be
But
interesting.
have you read The Hobbit recently?
Not recently.
I read it. Oh, it wasn't. It was probably 15 years ago or something. But it's such a good book.
Oh, it's a great
Like-
children's story.
No, but it's a good book. It's a really, really good book. Like even as a kid's story, it's still a really good book.
Yeah, no.
I was
it
on
is. It's
holiday
fantastic.
and I read it in a week. And
Yeah,
it was
it's
brilliant.
nice.
It
It's
was
quite good.
so nice to read. It's such a cool book to read.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
It's not easy reading, eh?
yeah. It's just written so well. It's so
And then you get
interesting.
Lord of the Rings, and you're like, "Well, I've got to get a dictionary out for this."
Yeah, an Elvish dictionary or less. Some of the questions
Oh
are in.
well,
Some of the questions are in there.
nice. Good
All right,
job,
goodbye,
Mr.
guys. I'm going to stop the stream. Ciao.
Cool. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for hanging
lots of
out.
people
And
hanging out.
thanks, Neon, for jumping in and your cool Lord of the Rings knowledge.
Lord of the
Always good.
Borings. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
on that note, right,
No,
out.
that's it.
We're out.
That's it.
I'm not even
Bye.
going to say peace.